Okay. So you have made your way up to the attic of the house. You met Rose and Thorn ghost versions of them. You found their skeletal remains. Both Buck and Ivy were possessed. You guys, I think, would be aware that something weird happened, and I think you have a general idea that happened. I don't think it's really secret. But you have a desire to go into the basement.
So would they be like, hey, something weird happened, I feel like I've got someone riding along and I've got a real strong desire to go to the basement? Or would they just sort of casually be like, let's get on down to that basement?
Let's just go. We should just check it out. We should go right now. We should have no delays. If we don't, I'm going to start singing Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
Did we know those were their names too? I don't
Did not, but now we do.
It's mentioned in something somewhere.
I think we caught some stuff around that, because we also talked sort of to the babysitter ghost lady thing.
Screaming nanny ghost. All right. Well,
and there was a Walter, who's dead.
Okay. I don't remember that one.
Oh, baby Walter.
Just all Walters.
Dead baby Walter.
Is this a window out of the attic? Is it the top of the attic?
It's a door to this the balcony, I believe.
No, this is a window.
Oh right, sorry, we're up another floor. There's a balcony below it that we were out on earlier.
Right.
To see out. But
Yeah.
we are up in the.
This was.
This was the kids' room. Yeah. Yeah. So you've hit everything. Right. Your next step is going down the spiral staircase.
Yeah, there's that spiral staircase.
We don't necessarily know, but or did the kids?
No, you know.
We would expect.
No, you know that the spiral staircase goes to the basement. Rose told you.
I'm just getting this feeling that we should go down there. We should just go down the spiral staircase.
I think the big guy should go in front, though.
Yeah, me too.
Very well.
So that is a question I have. As we go into the dungeon, I need to know the order, and don't just move your character around down there. Tell me what you're doing before you do it.
Okay.
Well, because it's very cramped. So you're kind of going to be moving single file, so it will be very confusing.
Try and third, like he's not going to call it out, but he's going to wait for two people to go and then kind of slip in and try to move. Basically, he doesn't want to be the last person in the line because that's a bad place to be. He doesn't want to be first, and he doesn't want to be second either because if something happens to the first person, the second person is then in first. So he's going to go for third.
Sulky 8-foot teenager is going in the back because that's what you do when you're a giant sulky teenager.
All right, so
I'll go second and cover Dr. Toilet.
So Dr. Ivy starts the fire. Buck.
No.
Yes.
No. Buck starts the fire.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. She's kicking rocks out back.
Thinking about smoking. Not sure what it is, but thinking about it.
And did anyone answer? I don't think anyone answered my question. If something comes up where I have to do a small vignette with somebody else that your characters wouldn't know about necessarily, do you want me to do that in another channel, or do you want me to do it in front of everybody else and your characters just act like they don't know?
I'll just pull my headphones out.
Yeah, up to you entirely. It doesn't matter to me. If it's not my character, I will probably take that as an opportunity to go get a snack.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it's hard to say without knowing what they would be, but I think it has to be up to you to decide if it's the kind of thing that would change the game to have to pretend, tell the jury to disregard that statement kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be like, snack time for three of you.
All right, so
and that could be good for storytelling. Be like, hey, it's it's 3:40. Come back at 4. I'm gonna have 20 minutes to do this vignette one way or the other.
No, they wouldn't be very long. I think that's the really key. Is the ones I'm thinking of right now wouldn't be very long. So, But anyway, all right. So, DT, are you heading down?
Yeah. So they're pushing for the basement, and I would probably say, we've been very thorough. We've cleared the house to this point, so we may as well proceed.
Yeah, DT, you should. I'll follow you down the stairs here. And then
Go
I'll
ahead,
duck
I'll
in
cover
behind
you.
Ivy after.
Okay. So, DT heads down the stairs without a problem. Ivy tries to head down the stairs, but feels a pull on her, pulling her back in towards the children's room.
Oh.
Is
I'm
it like
supposed to go downstairs.
is it a physical pull that yanks you off your feet?
It is a feels like she's tethered to that room.
It's
It
like you
feels
can't-
off. I'll have to go back to the children's room. Thing for me.
Maybe their ghosts aren't allowed to leave. That would be weird to possess somebody.
I'm gonna go peek back in the kids' room.
Let's go see what's up over there. I'm gonna go.
I'm kind of shadowing DT.
Are you
Well,
moving
I
your
would-
character bringer? Because I have you down the stairs.
I cannot move through walls.
There you
Lane.
go.
I would probably
I'm going
pause on
I'm-
the stairs when I realized people weren't following me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back and I'm in the kids' room.
Okay.
What do you want, you little shits?
So the ghosts aren't there because they're inside you. But they're not talking to you. You just feel a pull to this room right now. Both you and Bob.
DT, hold up. I don't want to leave just yet.
Are the toys still on the bodies?
Yeah, nothing's moved.
Have you looked in the toy chest before?
Starks just kind of shrugs.
Yeah, starts looking in the toy chest.
I'm gonna look under the. Is there an obvious difference between the two beds?
No.
All right, I'm gonna look at the bed on the right side of the room.
Okay, you do not see anything special. It's just a
Okay.
bed.
I'm gonna look underneath it as well. It's kind of like.
Yeah,
making
you
sure-
are not seeing anything out of the ordinary. It's just, dusty and cobweb filled.
I'm gonna go back to poking the dollhouse.
I'll look under, around, in, and under the other bed.
All right, nothing happens. In any case,
Did they like to
Query.
come with? Would they like to come with us? Should we take their bones down the stairs?
I had considered possibly reuniting them with their mother. Isn't that who the bones were in the other room? Or do we not know who those bones
the bones in the other room were their nursemaid.
were? Or that was the nursemaid. I don't know if they'd want to be with their parents who probably died in the dungeon, from what the ghost kids were telling us. Although
they'd
apparently
like to be with
those
their
ghost
nanny
kids
then.
were
Ivy,
false.
can you roll a insight check?
How do I do that?
Hit C to bring up your character sheet, and then once that's up, you'll have insight on the left-hand panel there. You can just
Insight.
click insight, and you can just do a normal roll.
Normal. Oh,
You
cool.
get the fucking dice. Oh, and you get to see how they roll and then roll away.
Got a 7.
You have a +1, so it's an 8.
Oh.
You're not sure whether or not the bone thing is the way to go, but can you also roll an insight check?
Yes.
Trying to listen internally and see if you can hear anything.
I am going. Buck is gonna try. The bone thing sounded kind of interesting, so I'm gonna try and kind of like move the bones a little closer to the door. I'm gonna investigate the bones first. I'm gonna see if there's something like if I move the bones a little bit, if I disturb the corpses at all. I want to find out if I get a little bit cursed before I get a lot cursed.
All right, so
See how the spirit moves you.
So I'm gonna start basically like plucking at the bones of the boy, just a little bit though.
Nothing happens.
Gonna then kind of basically are the skeletons intertwined, or are they sort of easily separated, or are they
They're just laying next to each other. They're easily separated.
okay.
I mean, they will fall apart if you try and like grab one part. If you grab the arm and pull,
Right.
there's nothing holding it together.
Leg bone is not connected to the hip bone.
Correct.
I am gonna look up from the pile of bones here and say to my comrades that I don't know why, but I don't want to leave this room right now, and that scares me a lot. And I don't know whether it's something to do with the children or the bones or the or what, but and I'm kind of a little bit freaking out just a little bit. I'm kind of letting people around me see that I'm a little bit terrified. So,
Bean,
so
if I went and laid a hand on him reassuringly, but also used guidance would he get another chance at an insight check plus a D4? If I was just like, hey, calm down, think hard, really feel the moment. What are these?
I would absolutely allow that.
I don't know. Like,
I would 100%
Okay.
allow that.
okay. So I'm like, hey, fuck, it's all right. A lot of weird things have been happening up here. Just be calm. Take another shot at it. What is the feeling telling you?
all right, I will
And you
try
can
this again.
and you can roll a D4, a plus D4 to any ability check. So I gotta use that more.
While this is going on, Starts is going to pull together a small pile
shit.
of food
Oh yeah, that's a much better roll. Thanks, Pipe.
and leave like a little snack pack kind of thing on one of the beds.
You're making totems.
No, just snack packs,
Just
because they
Uh,
were up here and
freaking-
starved, so maybe they need food.
yeah, I like the superstitious. You gotta try all approaches.
So with that roll, Buck, you are fairly certain that the pull that you feel is a pull to the skeleton of Thorn.
Like, does he want to be carried with you?
Probably doesn't want you to stomp on his bones. So if you take the boy, I'll take the girl, and we'll see if they direct us further.
Conjecture.
They're
Perhaps-
child bones. You could easily put them in your backpack.
Yeah. Or wrap them up in a pillowcase or something.
Yeah, you can
that's a good
definitely bring
idea.
them with you.
Conjecture. Perhaps the spirits cannot move too far from their bones. Rather than try to exorcise you, I think we should just bring them with us. Couldn't hurt.
For vengeance, we're able to provide, and we should really go to the basement, you guys. We should go. We should go now.
Okay,
I,
so
I,
I
do-
help.
I do want to not be here, so Buck basically grabs a pillowcase off of the bed.
Like, hey, with
Comes back
reverence
down and,
and
like-
grace, if you please, sir.
and kind of goes, well,
Start
I don't know if this is me right now, and starts boning up a pillowcase.
just like sweeping them in like
Yeah.
supermarket sweep.
Evie does the same, but without using the phrase "boning up a pillowcase."
All right.
All right.
And starts the fire has been doing respectful things while we're desecrating corpses.
It's okay. Toys are gonna get stuff in those pillowcases too.
To make sure they have
Aw.
everything they need.
Make sure they are not alone.
Well, when
thoughtful.
we'll mix them all together when we're done. Throw all the bones somewhere. They can all be together forever.
Go.
All right.
Okay. So let's try this again. I'll still go forward, but see if you get the same strange feeling.
Right behind you. Pack of bones. Right behind you.
Still going last.
Okay. Ivy and Buck are both able to go down the stairs.
Creepy.
Hey.
Creepy.
as we're going down like creepy stairs slowly. Just like, Buck, I thought of a joke. Either of these children, you could say to them, "Have you been eating enough? You look like a bag of bones." This is humor, correct? I'm just kidding. I know what humor is.
Buck just face palms. Goes,
I am just trying to lighten the mood as we are rapidly approaching our death. In all likelihood.
So
lightening the mood. That's a fire's job.
So the wooden spiral staircase from the attic ends here. A narrow tunnel stretches southward before branching east and west. You also have a stretch. No, that's wrong. Ignore everything I just said. So it goes. Okay. Yeah, it goes east. So the north and west is all screwed up in this. So north is left.
Oh.
Yep. East is up and west is down. To explain that, because this map is great. From the moment you arrive in the dungeon, you hear an eerie chanting. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if that's loud enough.
Turn the TV up.
It's chanty. I mean, it's no Enya, but we'll have to do.
I think, maybe instead of cranking the TV, let me see if there's a computer.
It's impossible to gauge where the sound is coming from. You can't quite discern the words.
Just like Enya.
Yeah, just like Enya. So you could go up. I'm not going to use cardinal directions. I'm just going to say up or down, and right and left. So you guys you can go up or you can go down.
Is it meant to be this dark?
Shit.
Is it this dark for everybody?
Yeah.
It is
dark.
Absolutely that dark. If it's too dark on your TV, let me know and I can brighten it a little bit.
No, I can see the hallway, but it's just it's grayed out, fog of war.
It is quite dark. It was just spooky.
Do I have light? Can
I have light. I have light. Do I click on it to use it as a cantrip?
The Ass-Cursive thing, right? You just can make light.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me what it is. Like, what's the range on the light?
I have
it says it's a 20 feet sphere.
Of bright light?
Yeah.
And that starts the fire, right?
No, that's Ivy.
Ivy, sorry.
It's the Ass-Cursive.
I assumed... Oh, it's... Okay. I assume it was fire person lighting a fire. There you go!
No.
Okay.
Did that brighten up for everybody? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see if this draws any attention.
Alright, so Pipe, since you were in the front, where do you want to go?
So, this, real quick. Okay, yeah, I couldn't see the staircase. I know you said not to move without asking, but...
Yeah, no, that's fine. So you can go up, you can go down, you can
Right.
see that up and to the right is something. Up and to the left is something.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to the two, the possessed people and ask if they're feeling anything. I don't know if they would.
Am I feeling
Oh,
a
yeah.
pull in any? Am I feeling a pull in any specific direction?
If so, it'd be incredibly weak. Can you roll an insight check?
Should I roll
know
one?
it. I mean, I was making an assumption that maybe the ghost could help in some way, but...
Man, these rolls are not showing up in the chat feed very quick. There we go.
Was it 19?
With that, you feel a pull down.
Down. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, not down underground, down the direction.
Yeah.
You feel a pull down the screen. I think we should head downwards, get the monster, and lay these children to rest. That we can rest. Won't make the town.
But I want to play by video game rules and check everywhere first before we go toward the end. Okay.
Bad robot.
I know. I will. If they say down, say down it is. Follow me. Keep an eye behind us, as we don't know what's back there because we didn't check it. gonna pout about this. We're gonna leave the rest of this floor last time.
First
All
the
right.
killing and the looting.
So where you are right now,
Took a few
you can,
steps.
Yeah, so you can see. Yes, I did. You can see the edge of like a wooden table in front of you, like about 15 feet in front of you. But you can also see that there is a hallway to the left and a hallway to the right.
Okay, so I have
Right at the you're basically a step
A bit further.
right next to an intersection.
Yeah. Is there a way to peek left and right down this hall? Like if I step out.
Yeah, we'll just say that you peeked.
To look.
Yeah. Yep.
And I can see another
so you
dead
peek.
end, it looks like.
Yeah, you get you as you look around the corner, you notice that there is kind of a hallway here. So as you go in, you can see that it goes up and down, or east and west, and the one on the other side that you also looked at does exactly the same. Both sides look like they're the same.
Yeah, as far as I can see, just a T
Yep.
junction. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there's a T junction on both sides.
Okay. I am. Oh, jeez. I don't like being in the lead. Okay, I'm gonna step.
Check again to see if there's a pull. Ghostly pull hiding us.
I would say still with that roll, like you're still feeling the pull, but it's pretty much the same. You're going. It's not pulling you back. You're going the right way.
All right, I'll avoid detours and step through and step into this room with the wooden table.
All right. This room contains a plain wooden table flanked by long benches. Moldy humanoid bones lie strewn across the dirt floor. In the middle of the south wall is a darkened alcove.
South being right.
Ivy, I will say that you feel a pull going back the way you came.
This isn't the right room. There are bones here, but they're the wrong bone. We should go back.
There sure are a lot of bones. For your average dining room.
Their parents had a cursed third child in the basement, and that's what killed them all?
Something like that.
Anyone smell fish heads?
I'm gonna check out the table. What's going on with this picnic bench?
It's just a wooden table.
There's nothing set.
It's
or
just
anything?
old. There's nothing set or anything. It's just old.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if Ivy said that she felt it was the wrong room, I'd be like, okay, let's go back and check these doors. Don't worry, I'll do it.
I'm right behind you with my crossbow.
It's surly.
A sack of child bone, which is exactly what we all thought would happen. We're totally prepared for.
Sulky ass teenagers still hanging out towards the back.
Need light. Okay.
Ivy, you gotta move your light. You're the light lady. Your light's
Right.
in the wrong place.
Well, I need to
Eating
open the
banana
door.
bread.
More
I'm hungry.
important things.
Ivy, I got your character. Don't worry about it. I got it. There you go.
Can you
All
also
right.
bring me a beer then?
No, I can't. I can't, Frank.
Damn it!
I opened the top door and I don't like what I see.
So in this room there is a stone slab.
Is it a broom?
It's not a broom.
Ooh. Don't attack my weaknesses. It's a stone slab with what looks to be a sarcophagus on it.
Yeah, there's an empty coffin on the stone.
Empty. Empty? I'm gonna step in
Buck's
take a closer look.
He's starting to get a little bit ahead of him, and it's definitely battling with the fear, but he's often kind of pushing himself past Ivy to kind of like be right on Buck's on DT's tail to really kind of see what's going on, because he's terrified, but he's driven, and his innate nature is curiosity, sort of above everything. So
Okay, so DT, you said you were going to look.
Yeah, I was gonna take a closer examination of the coffin and see if I noticed anything interesting or unusual.
So on the coffin, you don't see anything, but on the slab that the coffin is sitting on, you see the name Rosa Valda Durst.
Rosa Valda. Anyone want to open the other door?
maybe we can put the bones of Rose in the coffin here.
Let me test that theory. I'm gonna go open the other door. Aha! As I suspected. Another casket, and I take a look at this one.
This one, the stone slab is etched with the name Thornbolt Durst.
All right, I am going to take my pillowcase full of bones, and I am going to start taking bones out of the, not just like dumping the pillowcase in there like without a care, but I'm gonna like start sort of like pulling bones out of the pillowcase to put into the coffin.
Okay.
I will do the same with Rose's coffin. And try to remember my early anatomy lessons I learned for killing purposes, but in this case using them for child skeleton reconstruction purposes.
And I'm standing watch while they and not looking while they further desecrate these corpses.
I mean,
I am a cleric after all. Although,
all right.
I don't know, forge cleric. You want to build something out of those bones? I don't know. Is that better? Religion's complicated.
We're not desecrating. We're repatriating.
You're resecrating.
After you
we're sacralizing.
Yeah.
After you sacralize the bones, you both Ivy and Buck feel a weight off their shoulders, and those mechanically you no longer have those negative character traits.
I let out a massive sigh and then immediately pack my pipe with some gnome tobacco and
salt marsh.
Immediately strike it and just give like kind of lean against the wall, the doorpost here, and just take like a deep inhale on my pipe.
I'm glad we were able to put those souls to rest. Although now I have no idea where to go.
Other side.
Other side?
The other way, you say.
This...
Now that these bones are gone, I feel like killing something new.
Well,
you didn't kill them. They were already dead.
Staying way back at that insistence of other side, so I'm going to stay in this middle cross area. One more. That one.
Okay. It looks very similar, so I'm going to proceed without much caution.
Okay.
Like I love to do, and take a look at this casket.
So there's another coffin on top of the stone slab. This one has the lid on it.
Okay. And what does the slab say?
The stone slab is etched with the name Gustav Durst.
Gustav.
You would know from earlier, you saw a painting with the name Gustav Durst written on it.
The Lord of the Manor. May he rest in peace. His coffin is sealed. I can only assume and hope he's in there.
No, left them alone.
Buck is a little too inquisitive, and he's just going to make sure that the coffin is actually sealed. As soon as GT says that, he's like, ooh, is it actually sealed? And because as soon as he has a thought, he acts, he's going to go check and, like, not try to open it, but just, like, take a good look at it and be like, is it actually sealed?
Give me a investigation or perception check, whichever you like.
I'm going to go with that one.
Ooh. Oh.
It is absolutely sealed. You could lift the lid off if you wanted to. It would take some strength.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of strength. I'm a little guy. I'm like, oh yeah, definitely sealed. Cool, that's interesting. And I'm gonna leave the room now because I satisfied my curiosity.
Before I open this other door, starts the fire made some protestation, but I didn't hear it.
Shouldn't rest easy.
That they,
She's just looking really disgusted.
yeah. And I would be like, these people, this is how they wanted to be interned. This is where they wanted their bodies to go. I know it may not seem right to you, but they're happy. They are resting easy.
And they shouldn't.
Well, that's crazy. Move in and just.
Buck will kind of
Agree
watch
and
this
disagree.
exchange. He's looking at one, and he looks up at the other, and kind of like takes on like both of their arguments. Kind of goes, shrugs, and goes, "Yeah, interesting thoughts."
This is just the opinion that I have come to from consensus hanging around with the humanoid races. I personally think dead bodies are trash. Move in here and just look at, check this one out.
Are you doing what you've been doing, just taking a look at it?
Yeah, just bend
Okay.
down and seeing what's etched on.
The stone slab is etched with the name Elizabeth Durst. This one is also closed.
Okay. Well,
I'm kind of bored of coffins, or Buck is kind of bored of coffins, and so he's not going to like try to investigate this one. He looked at the last one when DT said it was sealed, and sure enough, it was sealed. So he's kind of just looking at the hallway, looking around. Kind of goes back into like the T junction, and looks down towards the table full of rotted bones. Because he's
as
kind
we
of
walk
lost
by-
interest in what he's seen before.
yeah. As I walk by Starks and Fire, I pat her on the shoulder. I'm like, don't worry. We don't know if they're even in there. Maybe their bones are out in the woods somewhere. I'm not entirely sure what she wants to hear. But then, actually, when we get back to this junction, now that we've laid the children to rest, should we check out back by the staircase?
Also, Angel, you're muted. I heard you say something through the living room, but not through Discord, because I think you're eating banana bread.
I just. Now that the weight of a small child has been lifted from my shoulders, I recall seeing a further passageway past the wooden table. Keep going that way?
Yeah, may as well. Stick with what we know was safe up to this point. This room.
Okay, so in this room, you have a passageway to your left, a passageway to your right, and
Oh.
a passageway straight ahead.
Was this alcove like a thing that we need to explore?
I was eyeing the alcove to the south earlier, so as soon as we come into this room, I am gonna go take a look into the alcove here.
Okay, roll initiative.
Oh, alcoves. I knew when he said
As you poke your head through through a crack in the wall, that it's not that big, but a grick appears.
What's a grick?
It's
Tell it
this
I
thing,
hate.
but it's definitely not that big. There we
There's
go.
initiative on this character sheet. My point.
Yeah, I was just
A
looking at
Greg,
that too.
a Greg and a Rick of each other very much.
When I hit C, I see the character sheet, and I don't see initiative.
Pipe, I can't right-click your character because Ivy's on top of it. So if you could set
Right.
yourself,
Hold on.
all right, that's that'll work. You guys can set yourself to fight too. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where initiative lives.
Wait, why?
I have
Why
a
did it
plus.
skip
I have a
Rick's
+2
turn?
to initiative. That's what I have. Okay.
Yeah, I can look it up on D&D Beyond. Can I roll
Alright.
initiative for him?
I need initiative rolls from everybody. What
I
is
am
everybody
a
getting?
15.
Did mine roll when I clicked it? No.
There we go.
Made the sound.
15 for me.
Yeah. You guys actually. I don't know how you rolled for initiative specifically. I just rolled 20.
I went and found it on the D&D Beyond, and I've got the thing.
Yeah, Buck, what did you
Plug
get?
in.
21.
I can also just it starts the fire. What did you have?
14 plus 1, 15.
Okay. So I can actually auto roll for everybody too, if you guys want me to do that.
Whoa.
Oh shit!
Hey, did it do stuff?
I heard a clang.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't test this at all. All right.
So let's say I was.
It says my turn, and I got a thing to do here. If I move away from this Grick, I'm gonna
Oh,
draw
shit.
an
There's a
opportunity
timer.
attack on it. am I
You
not?
absolutely are. Yeah. There's
only-
no like time set. Like you're not going to
Then
get picked.
I am going to immediately respond with Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Can I reach out and touch something?
That's what happened when Greg met Rick.
So that was your
Attack.
right, to hit. That hits.
Okay.
Oh. Did
7
I
damage.
something else? I accidentally rolled something because I heard the dice roll as soon as I clicked somewhere.
Nope, that was me because I really like how VTT works. Super easy for to like launch an attack, do the attack roll, and then do the damage roll. So that's just the tits.
I have to see if mine works that way.
Okay,
the only
that
thing I don't
was
like
7
is I
damage.
don't have icons.
If you hover over the attack bar, basically you can see what your things are. You'll see what I'm talking about when I upload this.
You should have a in turn button. Cool. That works too. All right.
I
The Grick is going to attack you back.
Rude.
What a
I've
What a
done nothing. I've done nothing to
total
deserve
prick.
this.
It is going to attack you with its tentacles.
Wait, do we get all our hit points back when we level up? Or is that
Nope.
just video games?
You did not take. You did not take a rest.
All right.
Okay,
Video
so that is
games.
14.
That misses. I have 16 ACs.
Okay. So that is Ivy's turn.
Oh.
Next up. That means I'm next? Or
Yeah.
We go concurrently.
No, DT is next. That's Ivy's
I
turn.
got a 15. You got a 14.
I got a 15.
You also got a 15. Do you see the next up?
No, because this machine is way slower.
I can't hear you if you're talking, Angel.
My bad. Gonna do ye old crossbows
Okay.
and what I want. Come on, man. And +6. Work.
Is that your attack roll?
8. Yeah.
That hits.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, +6. That'll help.
Yeah. Go on this, you Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Hot damn.
Big dice.
Hot
Oh, my bolts, bitch.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah,
actually
when
get to fire two? Yeah, I was like, you got 2 on the model.
It's another d6 plus 2 for the second shot, right?
Yeah, but you have to roll to hit. So you need to roll a d20 again.
Thanks. To this.
Less good.
Oh, that's good.
All right. So the 10 does not hit.
Just how numbers are.
Jerk them.
All right. DT's turn.
1d20 plus
Ooh.
6? That's number wang.
Your
Also, there's
Your
a
number
slight
one.
delay before I can actually see what your roll comes out to. So just go ahead and say it.
Okay. Clank. What's better for Greg? They're both the Sacred Flame or Word of Radiance. Well, give him the Sacred Flame. Alright, so I'm going to hop over the table, say, "Get behind me!" and start firing over Buck's shoulder because he doesn't have to get behind. He's very small.
I'm very small.
I mean, I've tried telling him to get behind me, but he doesn't do it. He sort of runs forward. It's sort of a problem we're having. Like while I'm firing lasers. So I come up and try a Sacred Flame. Which is... Oh, I clicked to roll it, but it actually just brings up a card, so they
Right,
would
so
need to
I have
make...
to do a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
I save.
Son of a bitch! Is that for half, or is it just total?
This is full save.
Succeed or take damage. Yeah.
Alright, starts to fire.
Son of a bitch.
Is it gonna be a firebolt on this sumbitch?
Oh, wait, I have to
Yeah, you're gonna.
end turn. Oh, no, that was you still.
Nope.
No? We've ended my turn.
Nope.
Yeah, you ended starts
No.
the fire's turn.
You ended.
No!
Yeah.
I didn't really...
I got it, though. It's fine.
Thanks.
Huzzah.
Because there's no real way to tell.
Yeah.
Go over to the second tab and
But one
click
second.
on firebolt, please.
Alright, so let's roll a fire.
I can move the turn order too.
You have the power.
Like I can hear it, and then I click over to see it.
Is that 9 to hit? Yeah, that's 9 to hit. That does not
Yeah.
hit.
Bummer.
Balls.
Okay.
I
Buck, your
I see an
turn.
arc
All right,
of bolt
I
fly
am
past
going
me.
to take the big pipe that I've been kind of carrying around in my mouth out with one hand, and then try to firebolt this thing basically point blank with the other.
Okay.
Is that your focus?
No, I have style,
Nice.
but I miss.
Yeah,
I rolled a 9, so.
Yep. All right.
This is a fucking naked
Miss with
gunfight. We're all just
style.
firing blasts into this tiny alcove while this Grick like skitters around. It doesn't get hit by anything.
I mean, it's pretty small. It's just compared to the size of the alcove. We're shooting the shit out of the alcove. I just want to point that out. Like, the alcove is not getting away
Alcove.
unscarred.
I would imagine after the third shot coming from the party, Buck would just start whooping. You get him! You people! There it goes! Oh.
The Grick rolls a 7 and misses again. This Grick is not doing well.
Get him!
It's just-
All right, Ivy, your
Just
turn.
a very frenetic, like, fire and
After-
slap fight with this thing, like, darting all around, trying to bite me. I'm, like, throwing it off before I can get a bite on.
It takes after its father.
Well, it's trying to whip you with tentacles, which is even sadder. It's
Hey,
just
we're
like
back.
completely whiffing every time.
I'm Lil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm doing the crossbows again, since that works well at least half of the time.
Okay.
I have one knee up on the table, like the table bench, and I'm like sniper styling it over the table, so cool. Pew pew pew!
Womp, womp.
That-
was really good though. It was a good.
The table
You
like
might have-
buckles
you might have
because it's
been
old
checking-
rotten wood.
You might have been like checking your pose out a bit too much.
I mean,
don't
that
Ah,
is
Leg cramp!
a one.
Leg cramp! Leg cramp!
So-
Thought this was
Uh,
stabilized, but I
you
got
do have a second one.
Come on, okay. Shake my leg out. Shake my leg out. The blood rolling.
We got
Rolling.
cold dice over here. Well,
Oh,
with plus 6.
damn it.
I don't know. That might be.
That hits.
Yeah! Yeah. Bitch.
+6 is real good.
All right.
Another 4. I believe the only one who's done damage so far.
The very
DT.
shocking
Oh, the
grasp
shocking
for
grasp.
first
Yep.
hit.
That's right.
I appreciate the double carry crossbows, my good sir, for my first like full-on campaign. Like
It's
I
worth
get to go a pew pew pew.
That like little blood mark means that the character is bloodied, which I did not know. That's neat.
Nice.
Oh.
I
Interesting.
really, really like VTD.
I think that's a mod I added. Bringer, I need to show you the list.
I'm sure it's
Yeah,
gone
it's
long
out of
at this
control
point,
at this point. Yeah.
But just like from a player's perspective, I really, really enjoy the ease of rolling and shit. So
Alright, so I'm switching from sniper to shotgun. I'm like, this thing's too fast! And I just eject the canisters in my arms that are Word of Radiance. Or like a little panel comes up with probably crystals or something that blast out radiant light. So it's like just flood the alcove with light. It's a con saving throw instead of dex. 'Cause this thing's fucking fast.
Ha! Yes! I saved.
It also
No.
just hosing it down with magic flashlights, and it's just like still
It's-
skittering around.
It's skittering, running up the walls and just kind of doing.
I'm trying to correct the aim
Yeah.
before it runs out. I'm like, God damn it.
And like all the shadow,
Steam
all of the
comes up.
light is coming off of Ivy, so like you're casting your own shadow into the alcove, and like this little thing is just fucking.
All
Okay,
right, starts the fire.
We're gonna go ahead and firebolt this motherfucker again.
All right.
Burn it.
Kind of a one-trick pony.
That's all right. If it's a good trick,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
fine.
gonna go with that hits. That's a nat 20,
Ooh.
right? Yeah, that was a nat 20.
Ooh,
Is that what that
sexy.
Yes.
And just starting with the mindless screaming now.
Oh, so it actually gives me crit damage.
Nice.
So it
That's
auto double rolls.
So do we have to roll or do we click for damage?
Nope, you're good.
Or that was it?
It showed everything, yeah. I
So
just
it
have
did
to-
9 fire
13
critical
damage?
damage.
Yeah, it did 9 damage.
That's pretty great.
Okay,
I like
Buck.
to think you fire
Alright.
one and miss, and then you're like, you're like
Um,
steady aim and dead flat.
I am gonna tap my pipe out and then try to grab this thing with my other hand for shocking grasp again.
Okay.
I keep thinking you're gonna use the pipe like shillelagh or something, turn it into a huge magical club.
And it does not work.
It does not work.
I yell, maybe put the pipe down.
The pipe's out already, okay? I just put it out. I'm not gonna waste
Turn it into a shiv.
I just mean free up your other hand.
Well, I dropped one die.
Everybody's getting
Well, that one.
grouchy because nobody can hit this thing, and it's just
Does a 20 hit,
A
Bringer?
20 will hit me, yes.
no. Knock him out of the way. Take the damage.
11 damage.
What? I like you leaned in for that. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Alright, I got some hit points left. It's cool.
Jesus, I didn't actually see how many hit points you had. Hey,
Awesome.
now you're bloodied. Okay, Ivy.
Still kneeling all cool like on that picnic table, but now with the other leg.
All right.
Now working, I'm doing picnic table paddle yoga. Table battle yoga. Being flexible and killing shit.
That hits.
Yeah. My dick, Rick. Exactly what Greg said to Rick. It's the Greg.
Roll damage.
The Grick with 2 dads.
Big Rick with 2 dads.
Fucking
graboids.
That's actually enough to kill him.
Hey yo!
Aiden. Please tell
I am-
your dad, Greg, and your dad, Rick. We said hello in hell.
All right, and that ends combat.
I'm gonna finish ashing my pipe out on the Grick.
Yeah.
And I would cast Cure Wounds, but I have used up both of my spell slots.
I think I've got one left. Which one's better? Oh, that's you. Disguise self.
I have a Piton.
I don't. You're just gonna jab it in the
Cure Wounds is
wound.
better. All right, I am
We
going
can
to.
anchor here.
I'm gonna
I
come
have
over.
I have
and,
something called Healing Hands.
Oh yeah, is that another cantrip, or can you do that a certain number of times a day or something?
I will tell you in just a sec. I can do.
Wait.
Healing Hands once per long rest as an action. Touch a creature and restore 2 hit points. That's something I can do to be full.
That might be worth saving for like bringing somebody back from 0, like
Yeah,
when they're
like if-
Okay.
really hurt.
Yeah,
because I can do
so-
1d8 plus 3 if I do Cure Wounds, but it's my last spell for the day.
Yeah, we definitely need to take a rest when we can. I don't know if we can in this fucking dungeon. Quickly though, the way death works in D&D, or the way hit points work in D&D, is if you're knocked to 0 hit points, you're in a death state. You have to start making saving throws against death.
Okay.
3 failures and you die. If you roll a 1 on your saving throw, that counts as 2 failures. But if somebody heals you for any amount whatsoever, that brings you back from that death saving throw state to at least some level of consciousness. So your 2 hit points, not a lot right like now for out of combat like recovery, but if somebody were dead in that
Would be
state,
enough.
you'd be like, all right, back in the fight.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
even if you
save
heal
it
them
then.
for more, they're still unconscious if they make it to 0, right? They have to be roused after they're healed.
Gotcha.
So, two could keep them stable. Okay, so I'm gonna. Is this one? Is it just cast in general if I say healing? So yes, I go over and I've got like a first aid spray, like spigot, and I'm spraying Buck down. Like, sorry it went pear shaped at the end there. Spraying down the Grick wound for 8 hit points.
It's so little. I didn't think it would hurt that much.
Well,
Strike the Fire is gonna kind of
Exactly what Greg said
linger
to
by
Rick.
this hallway, and
where are you going?
kind of shrug. And kids are at rest. We should go.
Yeah,
Nothing left to do here. Let's go.
I understand the
That
impulse.
can't have been the monster. Something bigger for us to kill. Loot.
Can we kill something bigger right now? That hurt.
We could burn the house.
We're in the
That is certainly one way to do it.
We're in the basement, though. I don't know if the base. We'd have to blow the basement up. But
Go
if you want to
outside.
blow basement up,
All right,
well,
let's.
Starts
Let's
the fire.
extrapolate.
Can you roll a perception check?
Yes.
Buck
Okay.
has pulled out a scrap of paper because
D&D, huh?
blowing the basement up took his interest, and he has decided to see what that would require.
That would be. Let's see. What is my insight?
Perception, not insight.
Oh, perception. Proceed. So that is 8 plus
+5.
5. 9, 10, 11, 13.
Okay. DT, can you do the same?
Okay, I'm gonna try from the character sheet. Can I do that? Perception. Yes. 15.
Okay, with that, you notice the smell of death coming from down from where you are. So, where that would be west.
Okay. And
There
I
was
turn, just
something
starts the fire, and I point to the air, and I sort of just make a little spin in the air with my finger, and then point to my nose. I'm like, that smell, like from outside, when you found that man. The
Rot.
smell of death. Yes.
Let's go.
Well, you asked for a reason to stay. I was gonna say the only thing that we found outside was a dead body, but here we are. Guess we will head toward the death, because that's a great idea for everyone.
Better out than in, I always say.
I'm sticking really close to DT now. Like, despite my previous, I'm going to be in 3rd place. I'm just going to be like right on DT's tail.
Right.
Stand tall.
I got your back.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
Sulky teenager bringing
Should
up
we-
the back.
Should we take a long rest in this room? You know, with all the bones? Probably wouldn't be very restful.
I think
Take a nap. No, a long rest is 8 hours, so absolutely not.
the only place I'd feel comfortable trying to rest would be the attic in this place. But I
Even
don't know
then.
about that.
The corpse attic. There were like one set
We
of
got
clean,
the
like,
bones
servants'
out of the
shit.
attic, right?
Yeah.
What about the dining room?
There are
Pretty
still bones in the attic.
least
Remember, they're in the
corpsey area.
chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm not really comfortable spending the night in this house. I don't
If we
know
could
I would
lock
get a
the heavy
lot of-
doors to the kitchen, I think we could probably sleep on the floor, but no.
Outside.
Yes, I know.
Safer.
Look,
Oops.
well, we
What
have
about
Your
the
dog.
dog?
We'll go outside later. All right, so I am heading toward the smell and doing another like peek around the corners if I can when I get to these openings.
Okay.
Looks like the stairs going down.
All right. Roll initiative.
No, I was peeking. I said I was just going out to look at to see what's revealed.
I know. Still,
Did I see
roll
someone-
initiative.
Bay caught me peeking.
Do y'all need to roll initiative or just?
Yes, everybody needs to roll initiative. Out of the ground, climbs.
Why did you roll for initiative like that, Angel?
Click on the word initiative on your character sheet.
Oh, I was clicking that +2, not the fucking word.
I tried that originally, and then I saw the you can just hover over the initiative. It goes.
Wait, but yours looks different.
That's because I fucking rolled a 1.
No, like
Because you're doing it in the thing.
you've got one.
Oh
on
no,
the character
ghouls!
sheet?
That's lots of them. It's bad. I don't like lots
Oh
of them.
gosh.
Yeah, so as you peeked around the corner, 3 ghouls that you could see climb out of the ground.
They saw
Crap,
me.
damn
I
it.
guess, huh? I still don't. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Fucking. How did we all miss that for so long? I see the initiative now, and I'm like, how did I ever not see it on the character sheet?
Shocker, don't worry about it. That's
Do
how
I have everybody's initiative?
I was the last one. I
Yep.
just got here.
I'm
Like
actually
Ghoul
missing
Scouts?
starts
Do
the
they
fire.
have thin mints?
Oh, there is a 3.
Yeah, I
3
clicked
is
from-
what you rolled?
Yep.
I clicked from the character sheet or from D&D Beyond. That's why R2 looked different.
All right. Ghoul goes first. I believe
bet.
it's this one.
Great.
Yeah, it's the one right next to.
Ah, shit.
Ivy, you can't be occupying the same square that DT is, so I don't know where you want to be, but he was here first. Okay.
And Buck said he was sticking with me.
Yep. All right.
They're back.
The ghoul is going to.
Do something ghoulish, I imagine.
Did I actually roll from the thing? I didn't mean to. But I will. That's fine.
Eat shit.
I assume that's a miss, right?
Yes. Clangs off my armor plates.
Got them plates.
All right.
That's how we do it.
Pop
Plate.
this out.
I want to have like a combat mask that slams into place like Bumblebee.
All right, Ivy, it's your
Like
turn.
angry face.
Oh, it's crossbow time. Crossbow time in your face, you bitch. I'm going for that ghoul right on the other side of T, which I think is the one with 22. I'm gonna try and do this for my character sheet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it right, but let's see. Just click on it. Does it do it? Oh. Action? I don't actually know how to do that. Like a click. Oh, wait. I'm getting help. How do I? Yeah. I wasn't trying to move them. Oh, but you can move them down there and then click on them. Oh, and then attack. Okay. Whoop. Gotcha. Oh. Awesome. Thanks, babe. Oh,
That misses, I
no!
believe.
No! God fucking damn it.
Okay, second shot.
I saw that. It was teetering on the edge.
Rat fuck dice. You screwed us all.
Better, better, better.
That one hits.
Yeah!
That one hits.
Damage. Time to
Such
do
a
some
sexy
damage.
ghoul.
Sexy ghoul.
Nice.
They're all squatting.
Shoot him in the eye instead of the dick.
If they're onto our strategies.
All right. It is another ghoul's turn. Wait, it can't be that one.
Spin it.
Oh, I used the wrong ghoul to attack the first time. Whatever, that's fine. So the one that's hurt is actually going to attack now.
I think I can see a fourth ghoul.
Don't worry
It's just
about
me.
it.
I have a
I don't get a lot of
line
sleep,
of
alright?
sight to right there, and there's a ghoul there in that square.
So the ghoul attacks DT. He rolls a 20. Nat 20.
No.
Oh,
My bones.
And he is attacking with his claws.
My only weakness. 20.
that's why you don't have cat.
Not claws.
Oh, this is shitty. This is one of those bad keyboards that you can't figure out what the hell it says. Alright,
Would you look at the time? A strange vapor emits from underneath DT's chassis.
DT becomes supercharged.
that is 12 damage,
No, son of a bitch.
and I need you to roll a constitution save.
It's those I'm. That's right.
Okay, you absolutely save. You're fine.
Okay, but I took.
I mean, you're not fine, but
No,
you're
I
not.
took a lot of damage.
You're not paralyzed, though.
Is it too late to run away and rest?
Yeah, we'll get there. I hope. It's
Um,
supposed to be able to hit me.
All right, so this ghoul moves up, but it can't do anything because it's stuck behind this other one.
Was there
So
a turn
it
order?
just
widget?
growls at you.
Yeah.
If you
Combat
right-click the
target,
fist, yeah, it'll pop it out too. All right, Buck.
Technically, we all have freeze.
All
we
right.
all move at the same
I
time.
am going to fire a firebolt at the thing between, or I guess that in this game is west of DT.
Down.
The one straight ahead of you, this one.
Yeah, the one
Okay.
I'm looking at.
Okay, don't forget you can just hold. You can do the same thing from roll 20 and being.
That is a 16.
That hits.
That is 5 fire damage.
All right, DT, your turn.
All right. I think I know what to do, and DT ejects his holy symbol, which is mounted on his chest. I don't actually know what a good one looks like, but I will find art for that. And he holds it up, and in a voice not his own, says, "Get the fuck out of here, you bastards!" This has real role-playing payoff. Don't worry about it. But that is turn undead. I am trying to get them to leave. I click it to do a thing on Beyond 20, but it just there it is, drops the card. They have to make wisdom saving throw, or have to, in fact, get the fuck out.
Okay, so I got lots of throws to roll here. Okay,
I
so
think it's only
I'm
ones I can see, or that
see
can see,
or that they can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Shouted down the hallway.
So starting with this one, that does not save. All right, so his
We'll
movement
have
is
to
30
run.
feet. This is gonna take a bit to figure out where he's gotta go. All right.
Quick question.
The plan
As
is
it
to
leaves-
run after this, so they don't really have to move. If they fail, they run away, and we run away. That's my plan anyway.
As it leaves DT's space, does he get a chance to swing
He
at it?
Absolutely does.
Oh,
Oh, I just
turn
closed
undead
everything. That is not
plus
what I want to
opportunity
do.
attack. That's pretty great.
Okay, so he is going to move. Go ahead and take your opportunity attack.
That's just a mace.
It's puncher. That's when it's
Ooh.
time to kick some back.
3 bludgeoning damage. God, I love that shit. Man,
And
I
Doesn't love a
he-
good
you
bludgeoning.
have to
Moves
build
the
this
fuck
and get
away.
everyone trained on it, because it would speed up combat and maybe ease everyone's complaints about each other.
I think so, yeah.
There's one
I'm-
click and it does my attack and the damage. It would add my
That's-
bonuses if I had any. Like, yeah.
That's really cool. I want you to watch the replay that I'm gonna upload that shows how I'm playing it, because I've got like this taskbar where I can just hit number 2 to fire a fucking Firebolt.
What's the save?
So if I hit that, I get Word of Radiance and it pops up. Wisdom.
Right, I know that, but what's the number?
DC 13? I don't know, actually. It doesn't say in the stat block.
I think it's DC 14 by default then.
Let me go back to my...
It's 13. It's in your notes in D&D Beyond. I saw.
Features and traits.
Yep. I don't know what that timer thing was.
Everything must make a wisdom saving.
Yeah, no, it's under Channel Divinity Turn Undead in D&D Beyond. I'm looking right at it. It's in the text. It says DC 13 on your character sheet. I promise. I promise it's a DC 13.
It doesn't say it. I believe you. And I got 13 from somewhere, but for some reason when I click it, the little sidebar comes up. It does not say it.
It's actually in your action sheet. So
not features and traits.
Right. So if you look at actions and scroll down,
that fucking parentheses is not there. If you click features and traits and go down, it opens a sidebar, and it's the same thing but without those parentheses.
All right, and this one runs the hell away.
Not great.
Okay. So 2 of them saved. One of them is another one right in front of you.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, I guess I could move and take opportunity damage, but
so you can move. You still have movement on your turn, or you can move.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Do I have anything I can do as a bonus action? What can I do? Spells.
Yeah, Healing Word and
Searing Smite, but I'm out of spell slots actually, so I think that's it for me. I tried to get rid of them. I will before I end my turn. I'll tell the team I think we should retreat. Now that I've turned some of them, seems like we've got more than we can handle right now.
Okay, so next one is this one.
It gets a turn.
Is going to move up.
Fucker.
And attack DT.
I'll do it again. I'll have to yell at them again if they make me.
16 doesn't hit you, does it?
No. I am at 19 right now because I never did the blessing that I have to do after a long rest. But
okay, so he misses. Starts the fire.
They do not appear to have line of sight on me, do they?
No. Neither one of them can see you.
Oh.
And as such, you can't see either one. I would allow you, though, to peek around the corner in front of Buck to attack the one...
bottom one.
I just heard a robot scream to get the fuck out of here, so I'm going to wild shape into a spider and climb up the wall and leave via the ceiling.
Climb up through
just spider and large enough to be seen, but big hairy spider up the wall, onto the ceiling, and up and away.
Okay.
So I am...
Are you heading towards where you came in?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of hang out by the table, keep an eye on where they are.
Okay.
Spider on the ceiling above the table.
All right.
I look back and notice her turn into a spider and say, well, that's something we'll have to talk about later.
All right. So this one's turn now, Buck. Or DT.
Oh gosh. Bottom.
Yep. It is going to attack you. It 100% fails because that is a 11.
I like to imagine he's just got his dukes up and they're just pummeling him and he's just sort of fending him off this is fine, don't worry about it.
Ivy, your turn.
Oh yeah.
Then occasionally they catch the soft parts.
Well, which one are you attacking?
The one that just failed. The one.
Okay. Yeah, I see your little.
I can shoot around corners, wanted style.
Yeah. That misses though.
Damn it.
Possibly because it was around a corner.
Okay, can I switch my attack?
Yeah.
You mean attack somebody else?
Attack the next one.
Yep. Yeah. You can if you long left click, it'll do a little ping, but I can see your icon, so I know you're talking about. Or not your icon, but your mouse.
Yeah.
That hits, I believe.
Deadly.
Yeah, that hits. All right. Roll for damage.
Oh, not one. Not one. Not one. Damn it. Better than nothing.
Okay. It is this ghoul's turn. He's going to continue trying to run away. Alright, and then it's this ghoul's turn. Who's going to continue to run away. And now it is Buck's turn.
I am going to yell, these things have already died once, let's help them out with that again. And drop to a knee and try to fight her between DT's legs at the creature to the west.
Okay.
I just call back, no shocking grass, please.
Is that
Not when you're down there.
that nat 20?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
That helps.
Nice.
Yes.
Damn.
Is it 2d10 plus 0 for damage?
But then you get a critical, yeah.
No, I didn't know if you had a plus or anything.
Nope, it's plus 0. It's just 1d10 plus 0 is the normal roll. So crit is 2d10.
Okay, that one's really hurt.
Hey.
Slam mode.
Alright, DT.
I'm going to deploy the Word of Radiance, the AoE one again, and just try to hit him with a blinding flash. And utter a divine word. The divine word is get fucked. Does that do? So that they have to make Constitution saving throws or take 3 radiant damage. Apparently, not much, but
Okay, so anything 5 feet? DC?
yes.
Okay.
So it's flare.
And that's Constitution?
Yes.
They both fail.
Oh, so they both take 3 radiant damage.
That is actually enough to murder this one. Nope.
Yeah.
Why is that dying? 0.
Die.
So in my
We
mind,
helped them back to death.
what
Alright.
I'm always going to assume when something dies from Word of Radiance is like it's a huge light flash, and then they turn into a skeleton and fall over like in Out of This World on the Super Nintendo. Just sort of like crumble.
Okay, it is now the ghoul that's still alive next to you's turn. It is going to attempt to bite you.
Trust me, I am not delicious.
It somehow manages to bite its own arm.
Comes in for a bite and gets caught in some like gear mechanism somewhere.
Yeah. It chips a tooth on your armor. That's its turn. It starts the fire's turn, who is currently a spider.
I'm going to hold my action. Actually, while I'm doing that, I'm going to go Charlotte's Web and make a little web that says "Burn the house."
In 6 seconds, I don't know. He starts.
When you're
out
a
some silk.
bored, barely teenager in the woods, you learn to do a lot of real weird stuff, like burn the house with your ass.
She's gonna get weird with it. Alright, that guy's dead. Ivy, your turn.
Hey. Straight across, haunted style, around DT, to the eye holes.
Ooh,
Very nice.
Eye holes?
Hey, I'm the eye hole man.
That hits.
Yeah, it does. It do. Now who's there?
Nice.
Alright. I assume you're doing the same thing again?
Yes.
Okay.
In both barrels.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Crossbow bolt. Aw.
That's pretty good.
Hmm.
Yeah, because you said like what?
That hits.
4?
Oh, a pew pew, bitch.
D6 rolls today.
Getting hot damage there.
That guy is incredibly hurt.
Yeah, he is.
We might just survive this, DT.
How I
Okay.
do.
Don't jinx it.
All right. I will deal with what's going on down there in a second. Okay. And that guy's as far away as you can go. Buck, it's your turn.
I am gonna peer around the corner and pop a firebolt at the thing attacking DT.
Okay.
Yes.
That definitely hits.
Yes, I did that next go. Oh,
I saw that go
Aww.
slowly past every good
Every
roll.
good number.
All right, DT, it's your turn.
All right. This time, since he's right there, I'm going to try and be like, all right, let's finish this and get the fuck out of here. Just deploy the Sacred Flame. Fire the mini laser. The wrist missiles. Whenever it counts as Sacred Flame. So that's only 4 radiant damage. But if he makes a Dex DC 13 check. Or if he fails.
He
takes
does
damage.
not. He is dead.
Oh, yeah.
Just laser him in half. All right, let's go before the rest of them wise up.
I'm going to climb back up my little silk thread, gesture to my suggestion of burn the house, and skitter along the ceiling.
Well, I don't know if we're out of combat yet. Let me. So-
You guys are out of
If
combat.
we want to just take it to run at least.
if
Um,
they take damage, or I think that wakes them up.
Well,
it's 1 minute, so you guys have some time to get out of here.
yeah. I
Buck is
suggest
definitely
retreat.
gonna like poke his head into this big chamber over here to take a quick look.
With him. I like killing shit. Take a look.
Like
Jesus.
he's not
No,
he's
you're
not
gonna-
he's not looking to kill shit. He's
No.
gonna poke his head into this room and find out what's in the room.
I got 4
And
hit
then
points. I'm
probably
not
run
going
away.
anywhere but back.
Okay,
Because you're gonna get
this
fucking
room-
prismatic sprayed or something when you look
This,
at it.
this room is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls.
As soon as Buck sees moldy skeletons, he is just gonna go, "Yep, nope, that's enough for me right now," and begin to just cheese it out of there.
Away
Okay.
slowly.
Okay.
I guess I can't kill them all on my own.
Poked his head into the room and was like, looks a little cursed.
Okay, can we make it back to the stairs and up without incident, or are we going to have to roleplay our
You
way out of the
can-
dungeon?
You can head that way back to the steps.
Sure.
Tell me
That's
what
what
order
that-
you're moving. That's all I'm
Ah.
saying.
Buck is moving pretty quickly because he got healed, and he knows DT's pretty hurt, so he's actually taking the lead, moving through the coffin corridor, and has started moving towards the spiral staircase.
And I'm just sort of, striding broadly forward, like trying to block as much of the pathway as possible for the folks behind me.
And I'm sort of spidering along the above and in the middle.
Yeah, we haven't done
I
like
can't-
perception checks
I
or
can't
anything. I'm just
Tell you how
assuming-
much I enjoy that you're a spider right now.
I'm just assuming that Starts the Fire is with us at this point.
Well, there is a giant spider web now that says burn the
Yeah,
house.
as we're marching down, be like, all right, 2 things. I still don't think we should burn the house, but you were right that we should have left when we dropped off the kids. I'm sorry, okay, you don't need to keep reminding us. And it's like a sitcom family argument.
Okay.
Going back up the stairs.
You're all going back up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Buck,
Okay.
DT, Ivy starts. Go up the stairs in that order.
Alright, you are all back up the stairs. Can you give me a couple of seconds to deal with something that you guys don't know is happening, but I need
Sure,
to
of
deal
course.
with it?
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna grab a drink.
So something happened when you pushed made one of the ghouls run, and I have to deal with that occurrence right now.
Back
All
break.
Yeah, I'll be back in a second also.
Currently, it's a comedy of things missing each other over and over again.
I forgot about how powerful Turn Undead.
That was some good shit. I like shooting stuff until it dies. Oh, also a fan of wine. So baby, that was the last beer.
Are you getting a popsicle?
No, would you like pops?
No.
You also not want him to have a popsicle.
No, he can have a popsicle if he wants.
Oh, fuck you.
You're gonna tell me I'm not allowed to have. No, I'm eating 2 pops.
He insists he's eating 2 popsicles.
Shock. He's having 2 popsicles. I'll have a fudgesicle then. Big chunk of dog gnawed banana bread. For leaving couple people. There's chips.
I'm gonna continue to chill as a spider, but I will be back in just a second.
Okay.
A bowl of potato salad, yeah. And a partial pot of beans. Add whatever you want. And for you, Puppo.
I wish you guys could see this comedy of errors happening right now.
Can you record it and put the Benny Hill music in the background and set it to a flicker?
I prefer the concept that you might stumble back down here and see what happened.
Okay.
Jesus. This is not how I expected this to go.
I was fine to keep hitting, but you were like, no, I need a break. I'm hurt. Crap.
Okay. All right, I'm okay again. All right, I'm back on your screen.
Getting some food.
Yeah, everybody let me know when you guys are back. DT, your spell there caused a conflict. I just had to solve that.
Okay.
Your turn undead caused a conflict I needed to sort out. That's what I was doing.
Ghouls talk. They, like, run back and, like, not the only undead down here.
I don't think ghouls can. Yeah, they do not have a... No, they understand common. I don't think they can speak it.
Okay.
Alright, is everybody back?
Isaac's still upstairs.
Okay.
I'm not.
No,
I'm here.
you
We're good.
muted.
He's here and he has potato salad.
Yes. I'm here
Okay.
and I got potato chips, but I won't eat them into the mic if I can.
Alright, so you guys have ran out of the basement, and you are back in the attic. What are you doing?
I am going to move towards the room that those kids starved in and jump in one of these beds.
That's really the safest place. I mean, I know they're your size, but
What about this top room? This like
the
servants'
hall.
quarters or something? I forget.
That's
say
just
we go back down
a...
to the kitchen. If we need to rest, let's go back down to the kitchen or the dining room. The furthest away from ghosts, dead babies, and whatever the fuck's going on downstairs. So maybe food?
I don't have a better idea. I'll say that much. I got 4 hit points. I want to get somewhere safe.
Are you going back down to the first floor then?
I
See
can
velvet
cast in
drapes.
spider form, right?
What did you say?
I can cast as a spider, right?
While you're in wild shape, can you cast
I
spells?
believe so.
I
But let me
know
look.
enough about wild shape.
That's what I'm looking at. Do. No flying or swimming speed. It doesn't say I can't.
Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of your beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, and intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. You also retain all of your skill and saving throws. So you have the abilities. You can't cast spells, and your ability to speak or take any action that requires hands is limited to the capabilities of your beast form.
Okay. So I can write things with my butt.
Yep.
Sweet.
So
Just
is
like
the
heavy
consensus first floor?
Yeah, I'd say let's. Okay, well, did the kitchen have like heavy doors or like a pantry with one way in or like a good safe place where we could all spread out and rest for a minute?
The kitchen or the dining room?
Okay. And I'm doing the best I can. I like push some garbage or whatever, like furniture, in front of the door to the stairway or to the top of the stairway and try to block it a little bit and keep doing that as we go, like rudimentary, like latching doors and,
Okay,
just
so
trying
you guys
to,
are going down to the first floor.
yeah,
There
and
you go.
trying to cover our tracks.
Reverse lock.
Once everybody is secure and looks to be resting, I'm going to write with my butt, looking, and I'm going to go scout as a spider.
I suggest the dining room where we
I
all
like
have,
the dining room
Yeah,
from
we've got
a
room to lay out.
defensive perspective.
And
There are a lot of windows.
Not worried
yeah.
about what's outside the house, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I don't know about the elements out there. I don't think a ghoul is going to go up the stairs and back down into the house, but somebody might wander in. So maybe we clear the dining room table and make a barricade and just kind of wall ourselves in for the night.
There's two doors to the dining room, which leaves us an exit if someone comes in through one of them, we can get out through the other versus the kitchen one.
Yeah.
We have enough furniture to blockade both of them if we want and make extra weapons if we run out of shit. I'm good with the dining room.
Yeah, I think between the table and chairs, we're going to make a barricade that's enough to slow somebody down if they want to come in, but we could yank it down pretty fast and get out of whichever door they're not coming in, and then,
If we get swarmed, we can bust out the windows and go outside.
Yeah, and then just sort of spread out some rations and spell components and all the stuff we need and sit down to do a long rest with watch.
And I arguably have access to exterior through the fireplace. I can arguably go
You
up
do.
and down that way.
So yeah, she's gonna.
I'm going to spider scout around.
Okay, so
That's good.
it's only 3 of you taking a long rest then, while starts explores.
I will come back for a long rest.
So a
I'm
long
okay, and I
rest
can stand
is
guard.
8 hours.
Okay, then
I would figure we would all be exhausted, and the plan was to take a long rest with watch. So I don't know if that.
In DT, auto watches pretty much.
Yeah, I don't need to sleep, or while I'm resting, I am still alert, so I can take a watch just like propped up, looking at the 2 exits.
So, for people who don't play D&D, I recommend you all take a long rest
Yeah.
rather than
yeah.
one of you go off by yourself.
Then yeah, I will long rest and I will re-spider if necessary.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So for everybody else, I can go into a like dormant RoboCop mode where I'm just sort of scanning back and forth, and it's during a long rest, 6 hours in an inactive, motionless state, but you're not sleeping. You appear inert, but I'm not unconscious and can see and hear as normal. So I'm like propped up in a combat stance to like spook anybody, basically a scarecrow as well as a sentry. But everybody else can chill for at least 6 of those hours.
Okay,
I'm
is that what's going?
I'm gonna rip down that lovely velvet hanging and use it as a blanket and go huddle in this corner.
Okay.
Bows on
Probably
the
like-
knees.
Are
Bed
you leaving
rolls.
the doors open? Because they are open.
Oh, right.
I'll
Okay,
close
we
them.
clicked to close. No, we were closing and barricading them with
Okay.
chairs. So
Okay.
at least there would be a big clatter if somebody tried to come in. I don't know how much it'll stop them, but maybe it's difficult terrain if somebody wants to break in.
Okay. So, everybody is resting.
then- Well,
Go ahead.
did Starts the Fire see anything on a brief excursion out before coming back to rest when she went out and looked outside?
Did she go outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up, like all the way up the chimney, look outside, and come all the way back down. Like fog check. Like, is it close? Are there people on the road?
Like, yeah,
what
see
is
if
going
anybody's
on
in that
outside the
clearing.
house?
Yeah.
So
before settling in.
as you go up the chimney, you go up quite a ways, past the other rooms, but you cannot actually get out through that. The flue is closed.
Ah, shit. Okay, then I will come back, relay that, and rest.
Okay, so everybody's resting. First hour, TT, give me a perception check.
But why? We just got here and everything's fine.
Because this is how long rests are supposed to go in D&D. Give me a perception check.
Alright.
Okay. Not
Sounds-
starts... Oh, is that you? Even though it says starts the fire?
Oh,
That's
shit.
fine.
Yeah, I clicked
No, that's
it.
fine.
Well, okay, so what's my perception is actually only... Oh, no, it's also plus...
Yeah, both yours are the same.
Okay.
Okay,
Background
so
on the
first
map.
hour passes, aside from me playing the wrong music right now. Because you're in the house. So, aside from the normal sounds of the house, you don't notice anything. So the first hour passes without event. Second hour, give me a perception check.
I have a question about this also, though, real quick.
Yep.
If we are checking in... you're checking in regularly and it could be interrupted by something, at what point do things like hit dice and spell slots replenish? Would you say after
I believe it's 6.
3 or something? Like, I don't know, yeah. You don't start getting things back until you've already had the first 6.
I'm double checking.
I don't know if it's even...
It's 8. It has to be 8 hours.
So if
8 hours
interrupted at
uninterrupted.
7.5, you
Yep.
don't get any...
Just like me in real life.
Alright, I will keep perception. 9.
You don't hear anything.
Okay. The second hour passes without me
Yep.
noticing anything.
But you don't notice anything. Yep.
Better or worse?
Third hour.
I tried to come back to this one. It's way more complicated than...
All right. Again, you just hear the normal house creaks. Nothing special.
Okay.
Fourth hour.
11.
You don't hear anything. You really don't hear anything.
5th hour.
Yeah, so
Starting-
6th hour.
Starting to get bored. Starting to maybe not pay as much attention.
Did we lose somebody?
Yeah, I had to reload the page because my character
Okay.
sheet wasn't loading.
Oh, 19.
You hear a wolf howl in the distance, but nothing else happens.
Okay. Right. Okay. Little pop-up to roll is a little tricky sometimes. It gets away from you.
Nothing on that one.
The 7th
And
hour
then one more.
during the 8th hour.
And you don't hear anything. And you all have
I
your
rolled-
long...
It starts the fire so many times.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just kept clicking back.
So you have all completed your long rest. So
Okay, can we do that from here? If I
Click
click
your
long
buttons.
rest.
We need to do something in our D&D Beyond thing.
if that's where
you
you've
can
been
do it from
tracking
C.
your spells,
Booker.
Ah, shit.
Right, how's that?
Let's see. I think
In
you can
D&D
do-
Beyond, in the upper, at the top, you should see long rest.
I would like to infuse my armor.
Yes.
How does that work?
After a long rest, I can touch a non-magical item and imbue it with one of my artificer infusion, turning it into a magical item. An infusion only works on certain kind of items, blah blah blah. So for armor, it simply requires a suit of armor or a shield, and I gain +1 bonus to armor class while wearing that armor. And for a weapon, it gives me a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Okay, are you infusing both or just one?
I'm going to infuse my armor and my dagger.
Okay. That will not show up in Foundry, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'll just
What if,
remember to include the bonus each time. So
Okay.
I have an extra AC available right now.
What if?
Ooh,
So I
fancy
looked-
man.
Because I can do the same thing. So I was just looking at it, and you can go in D&D Beyond and do a customize on your AC, and you can add additional magic bonus of +1. Do you think if you added that and then refreshed, would it pull it over?
I don't know. I don't want to mess with that right now while we're in game because it resets everything. So,
Okay, fair
like, it'll disconnect everybody, I believe. So,
But I want to do the same thing, which is imbue magic by touching, is all it needs, not a ritual or anything.
okay, and you're doing that to your armor. So,
Yeah,
does that
so-
bump your AC to 20?
I'm at 20 with the shield, and I was going to mention that too. Is if you want to institute whether or not I can be using a shield in a certain situation, let me know.
That's fine.
Because otherwise, I would assume I draw a shield and mace during combat, and then
Yeah.
I've only been using cantrips. I would have to stash a weapon, cast spells, but it probably just has like a hand loop that I let drop so I can do hand components.
Yeah,
Just
I'm not.
like
Too,
your
I'm not
mitts.
super worried about it for right now, at
I
least.
see. Very practical.
Okay.
All right.
Does anybody else want to do anything before we move on?
I don't know if there's anything I can do. Would I find that out?
Healed and reloaded weapons.
Yeah, there-
crafted new ammo if you needed it or whatever.
Yeah, I don't really worry about ammo. So, yeah, for both Ivy and Starts the Fire, there's not a lot to. There's nothing like their infused stuff.
I'm just,
It just
glad I
gives you all
remember
your health
infusions
back.
at level 2. Yeah. Power gaming.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
We argue
I-
about it because he's like tinkering with his shit. I'm like, I'm blessing mine with magic. He's like, I'm making mine better with alloy.
I think
I'm
we should
wearing
go
a
back
big-
to the basement
Velvet curtain.
and
Hmm.
figure out what the hell was going on down there. Because, I mean, obviously there was that tentacly thing, and then those ghouls, and we only killed a couple of the ghouls, which I know. I mean, there's more ghouls, but whatever is down there is still down there because those ghouls would have kept all the other people like us away. So,
Hey, Buck,
mm-hmm.
can you give me a nature check real quick?
Probably. That's a 10.
That's enough, because I think you know. The tentacle thing, the Grick, is common enough that you would know that it's not, like, everywhere, but it is a thing just found in dank caves in underground, so...
Right. So okay. So there's a,
So-
there's
so-
a Grick down there.
So
Means
you could
nobody's
put
been
two and
down
two
there in a
together
long
to
time.
know... Yeah, so you could know that, but you wouldn't think that the Grick had anything to do with anything special.
Right. So I'm like, there's ghouls down there, which is a little bit weird, and that Grick's been down there. So nobody's been down there in a long time. It's like,
So the chained up skeletons?
I mean, whoever's chained up skeletons in their basement has got a lot of money because it takes a lot of money to get the things that you to be the whatever they were before they were skeletons.
Look, we're in a mansion. Of course, money was involved at some point.
All I'm saying is I mean, we could leave. I don't know
Yes.
where we're gonna go.
Let's burn it.
It's still dark out. What time of day is it?
I couldn't get out.
It
I'll
is.
look out the windows.
So you can
There's
look out the
windows.
windows. It's getting into late evening.
Honestly, I'm 50-50 on burning it down at this point.
I don't want to spend the night outside with the wolves and the fog and the endless road.
We can't make the city or town. I say we go back to the basement, a nap, a snack, have a great velvet cape now. Oh, let's find out what's down there. Maybe they got some good loot and shit. Maybe they got
So-
some food that doesn't taste like crap.
I can go look.
I'm gonna take a look out the window to see what is happening, like outside, from a casual inspection. Did the fog ever like envelop the house because we've been here for a long time?
The fog has not gotten any closer to the house since you've been in here.
And there's nothing of interest in the surrounding field from what I can see.
No, I mean it's just land and woods.
Come on, DT. Like, whatever was down there, you scared those things away once. I think we could go down there now that we've had a chance to rest. I think we could take a little look around, and if things are hairy, we can always book for the exit again.
I don't like
Fine.
to
And she
No, I
spiders.
got you.
just.
No, I got you back.
I don't know. I don't love interacting with undead. Obviously, you heard what I can do, but it's not one of my my prouder moments. I like to keep some things close to the chest, but when I use the turn undead, when I use my holy words, I like to invoke the spirit of my mentor, Frank Del Pino. If you'd like, I've prepared a short audio-visual presentation.
You know, DT,
I would like-
I think that would
would
bring
like
the
that
group
right
together
now.
at this point.
Like, while we're around the campfire.
Tell us of your mentor.
Well, you see, back in did they call it Eberron being thrown? Like, do we know we're on a different plane and that they have names, or do we just know we fell through a hole and we're in a different spot?
I believe Buck would have understood from the group that he was with
Like, if I said
that there's multiple planes. Like that's not a
So,
big secret.
But before Buck
The
and I
question-
had that accident, or before Buck, had that accident.
I guess, yeah, it would just be like where I am from. Yeah, sorry, the dog is going crazy. So yeah, he has a sort of like paper cutouts and projects a light onto the wall and is doing some rudimentary like shadow puppets while he's telling the story. And he's just like,
I've retrieved popcorn from somewhere.
you see, where I'm from, people like me were commissioned as soldiers primarily.
Corvair is the name of the continent he would be from.
Corvair. Okay, but most people probably wouldn't even know. So I would just say where I'm from, and I'd say I was originally awakened only to be placed immediately into a crate and shipped off to my deployment. And then the shadow puppets show a box and two figures approach it. Hey, give me a hand over here. Command sent us another one of these fucking things.
Oh shit, really? Who's this asshole? We don't need this scrap, we need blacksmiths and medics.
They pop the lid open, and a DT silhouette pops out. Interjection. I am in fact skilled in crafting, as well as in combat medicine.
Oh, well, excuse me, doctor.
Hey, show our new resident down to his station. He can help dig latrines until we get some real help around here.
Yeah, follow me if you please, Dr. Toilet.
Yeah, you go get him, Doc. And then it, like the other ones fade away, and it's just the DT silhouette. And says, I was not offended. Quite the contrary. Humanoids traditionally append nicknames to objects of affection or merit. I strive to live up to this goal daily. I strive to honor the name, Dr. Toilet. However, it became less of a joke as time went on, and then there's silhouettes of guys fighting with swords, and there's monstrous shapes. It's like, as I fought alongside Francis, as I came to know him, Frank.
as well as the other members of the 489th platoon, it became less of a joke to say that Dr. Toilet saved their life or that DT had their back. This is why it's hard to explain, but I am glad I was able to share this with you. And that is why I honor my mentor with things like my healing word and my turn undead. I have other such audio files that I can access at some time, but only when the time is right. Roger Rabbit style. Only when it's funny. And then he the fans folds down his
Delightful
paper
tale.
dolls.
Sure, we are all glad to call you here,
Oh no.
Dr. Toilet.
Aaron was trying to.
All while
narrate
this has
something
been
was
going
mute.
on, little spider has just been spinning webs that just say fire, 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 fire over and over and over and spinning around like the. Have you seen the YouTube videos of the spiders on drugs?
Yes.
Yes.
That's basically what's going on.
Yes, we see you starts the fire.
Did you
So-
turn yourself back into a spider? Because it doesn't it only last an hour?
Yes, it only so did the long
So-
rest, have
and-
re-spidered, getting ready to go and scout.
Okay.
So Buck is listening. Buck has sort of heard some of this tale before, and he's smoking his pipe and goes, "Yeah, that was a hell of a place," and then gets a nice ember hot on his pipe and tries to light one of the fire webs on fire with the ember from his pipe, just to see what would happen.
I mean, it does what a spider web would do. It just burns. Nothing special.
Still smiles a little bit.
Little clapping spider hand.
Yeah. It's a sort of a mandala, right? You made it to be destroyed.
Yes.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm still standing just after the presentation and be like, so,
Thanks,
really
thanks,
have-
GT.
did you like it? I carved some of the new figurines this last month. It's like
They
they're
look
all
so
stored in
much
a
better.
stored in a compartment somewhere.
At the word figurine, there is much skittering across the ceiling and a descent directly into DT's face. Just
Oh.
spider hangs and spins there for a minute before climbing back up.
I can actually, if it's small enough, I could grab one of the little background like monster figurines because it would probably only be like an inch and just sort of like hold it up and let the spider pull it back up. Just a little
Fondle,
paper
look
cutout.
at, eventually drop.
Just a sort of like circle with little horns and a mean face cut out of it, like a postage stamp size.
Aw.
I'm going to continue to camp out on the ceiling and wait for a door to open.
As much as I have never really been opposed to the idea of lighting a building on fire, I don't know if it's the best course of action yet. I also don't know if I want to go back into the basement.
Come on.
The question remains. Let's not forget we were transported here against our will by magic. I don't think retreat is an option because of that mist outside.
We got that fucking letter from the Burger Man, right?
How far down
Bob, right?
can I go
Bob
if I go
Burgers?
down the whatchamacallit, if I go down the fireplace, how far down can I go?
Oh, wait.
You
Oh,
can't
the
go any
spider.
further than this
Just-
floor. You're on the first floor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, we already established the dumbwaiter doesn't go down.
Correct.
Can we send a spider down into the basement? A little outing?
Yep. Gonna go camp out by the door and just be a little spider.
I guess if we would like to head further down into the basement, it would make sense for her to scout. Is that the consensus? I would say I'll go where people want to go.
I
With a shrug.
think we could look at what's in the basement, and then if we don't like what it looks like, we get out of here, we continue down the road, and we find out what this fucking Kolyan and Darovich Burgomaster guy is all about, and maybe we shake him down. I mean, we see if we can get work from him.
So the questions are, or the options are, down into a known dungeon full of ghoulish monstrosities, or head into town and check things out.
When you
We
put it
can't
like
make
that,
the town before nightfall. Either I kill wolves or I kill ghouls. I can't kill a fog, and it's fucking cool.
I don't want to spend another. Let's take a look in the basement and see what that does. Because maybe we just come back here and we sit in this fucking dining room table place and we just hang out for the next night as well if we have to.
I'm back to the spider on cocaine move, waiting for a door
So yeah,
to open.
since you took, I didn't even figure out how long that would have been. Hold on.
8
So I need to
hour-
give you,
an
I need to give you
rest.
an update of what time of day it is. Because
If it's early morning or very late night, we could say fuck it and head for the village or whatever.
I was gonna
miles, we
ask,
can
yeah,
make that in a day.
Yeah,
how
so
long was
it would be about 4 a.m. About 4:30.
Okay. So the sun will be up soon. I don't. Extrapolation. They aren't going to think that we stayed in their house after attacking them if this ghouls or whoever controls them are intelligent. I think this was a one-shot deal. If we go back down there, we're not. Either we come out with everything dead or we don't come out at all. Meanwhile, we have no idea what's going on in town, if we will be received as welcome guests, eaten by wolves. The future is full of possibility, says and then folds his arms. I have nothing to add other than these seem to be our choice.
You flip a
I'm gonna write-
coin.
I'm gonna write leave in a web.
I see that. How quick could a spider possibly make a web? Every time I turn around, there's another.
It's got very good Ass-Cursive.
just spitting it out fully formed.
Just script.
Starts the fire. If you're done
Copper
throwing
plate.
rope over there in the corner, just blasting rope to tell us to leave. I understand. So that's one vote for leave, which I will graciously interpret as let's check out town and not burn this house down and who gives a fuck what happens next. Dog does not like us talking to nobody. I think that's what's happening.
There is
Like,
some spider arms that are very
very-
folded.
Other than wait, does this system use paper money at all?
probably coins. I don't know. Is it
I've changed my mind. The dungeon. Here I am. Burn the house down. We can see the wreckage for the valuables and take them into town. Fire should kill most of whatever's in the dungeon. Burn it. Booker.
Booker has,
Booker
has
agrees with me.
concerns?
All right, so what are you doing? Are you going back down? Are you going to leave? What are you doing?
We've got one vote for leave and asterisk burn the house down. Buck seems to want to go down into the dungeon. I think Ivy was also saying, yeah, why not? Because she's a traditional adventurer. Like, let's get some loot and some snacks.
Oh no, I changed my mind.
Oh, that's
Burn
venture.
it. Leave and burn it. Well, burn it. If we can get any shit from the rubble, then leave.
I think, yeah.
Exit fire.
Some more.
How about this? Proposition, Buck. We go into town and we find someone to pay us to come back here and clear it out. Burn it down.
Buck raises his hand and goes, "Everybody that's burned down a house, raise your hand." He keeps his hand up.
Starts the Fire is just going to spin absently and not really respond to that.
I don't know if where you grew up, did they have what you would consider a house?
Just
Is that racist?
spinning.
So the problem is what's in the basement. Basements and foundations are what survive fires. Burning the house down isn't going to solve our basement problem if we decide that that's our problem.
Well,
So-
and,
Problem?
and as we all apparently know from burning down houses at some point in our life, it's not exactly an easy task without accelerant and a concentrated effort. I say we just leave. I don't think we need to burn it down. I get the impression we'll be drawn back here for some reason. Call it a hunch based on how we were dropped here by magic. Hell, has anyone tried the front door? and I'm gonna stride out and try to see if we can actually leave the
So-
house.
When he says that, I'll crack the door to the dining room that I'm in front of here.
Yeah, start dismantle the barricade and finally open the door. We need to get moving.
I am going to
Yeah.
zip out through the first crack in the door, whichever one opens first, and
So
stay on the ceiling.
I'd been down at the door while we were having this conversation, kind of dismantling the barricade, because whatever
Just
we
taking
were
down
going to do
chairs. Yeah.
was not going to be hanging out in that room. So
Okay,
We can
so all
build
the
it back
talk.
later if we need it.
Yeah. We reset the dining room table courteously. And
Okay.
My plan was to move toward the front door, or a door that we know to be an exterior exit here on the first floor. I forget where it actually was, and then you know if I can or can't do that.
This way.
Okay. Keep it open. All right.
So you get to the front door. There is no door handle.
Right.
So is there
problem.
just a hole in the door?
I just
No, the
immediately-
door is just a solid piece of wood, but it still looks like the door. There's just no door handle.
And without hesitation, I say, right, no problem, and I lean back and plant a really heavy kick right on the door.
Roll a strength check.
How quality is the construction? Is it shitty like our front door that has a small gap under it?
Is very solid, and the door does not open.
I
So
turn
I
back and I
imagine-
say, wouldn't that have been awesome if it worked? I was so ready. I was so determined. But it looks like we're trapped here. Unfortunate,
So,
but something I was concerned about.
Buck begins to shake off his pack and opens it up and pulls out a crowbar. I assume the door opens inwards, which means the hinges are on the inside. So I'm going to try to pop the hinge up to basically take the hinge pin out of the door.
Okay, roll a strength check.
It's awesome.
With advantage.
Super good at strength.
With advantage because of the crowbar.
You can do it. Oh, wait, I can put my hand out and be like, you can do it, and give him guidance for 1d4.
You can do it 9 times.
Yes!
20 and 23?
I did it so good. With my -1.
The
That's
pin
the
still
power.
doesn't come out.
Power leverage, baby.
Even with that roll, the pin doesn't come out.
I don't think we're supposed to leave here.
I deploy the flamethrower with the pre-light, you know, like at the end of the gun in Aliens. Like I've got my sacred flame
Yeah.
like ready to go, and I'm just like, should we try force?
You already try force?
I'm going to write in a very
And then I look at the fire
hasty-
and blow it out.
very hasty
sad
web
face.
that says window. And a
Sacred
question
Flame isn't a
mark.
fire anyway, it's radiant.
Ah,
Yeah, I know.
window. Window? Glass for a
Window?
window?
What did you say?
I wrote
Glass
window.
for a window?
Hmm.
To the dining room?
I shake my head and look back and forth between all of us. I'm like, yeah, we're trying with the heavy oak door. We all run back in the dining room, fucking the movie Clue. Oh no, there's mean dogs outside. We can't go. So, I'm going to try to just put a boot through one of the, or no, throw a chair through the window. I need to use my forged body, my frail stone and metal body. I don't need to put that on the line. I will try and grab one of the dining room chairs and just huck it as hard as I can through the window, or at the window, I guess.
It just bounces off the window.
Just like hammer on it with the mace a little bit. Like, yep, this seems to be something stronger than glass.
I'm
Turn
going to
around,
write
like,
damn
fuckery.
it in the most elegant Ass-Cursive I can and head back up to the spiral staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going
Only
back
be
into the
work of
dungeon?
one man on Henley.
Are you guys going back into
Yeah,
the?
And
We
All
then
right.
suck it.
dejectedly just sort of slump. Yeah, okay.
Looks like we're stuck in this fucking haunted house. Let's go see what's in the basement.
Some cursed.
All right, back down.
Oh, it's still downstairs. Hi, Booker. Yes, we're doing stuff that doesn't involve you, isn't it?
I'm going to write wait And I'm gonna go look.
Okay, where are you going?
I'm gonna go look in the moldy skeleton room first, and I'm going to stay on the ceiling and move intermittently as close to a spider naturally would.
Okay.
Just in case somebody's on the lookout for suspicious spider.
She's a shitty teenager who thinks she's being real cool.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe something can see like auras, and you're like, hey, that's not a real spider. I guess then it wouldn't matter how you
It's a
skitter it.
sneaky spider.
Real spider would have much poorer writing.
Anything change about the bodies as I pass them?
Nope. There's just
Are the bodies still there?
yeah, the bodies are still there.
Okay. What's going on in Moldy Skeleton Town?
Okay, so in addition to the moldy skeletons that are hanging from the rusty shackles against the wall, a wide alcove in the south wall contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak.
Luminous.
Yes, that word. His
Ooh,
pale left hand
nice.
resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. The room has exits in the west and north walls. Chanting can be heard coming from the west.
I am going to stay on the ceiling, and I'm going to go west.
Well, so you aren't reporting any of this. We're just literally waiting.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
just
you
wrote
wouldn't know
wait.
any of this. Okay. As you come around the corner, you see a door and you see a dead ghoul.
I'm going back. Is that door open or closed?
The door is closed.
Okay. I'm going to go back. I'm going to move. I'm going to check this really quick, just to descend and eyeball it. Anything that I notice as being closer to it.
No, you don't notice anything other than what I already said, and you're just
Okay.
looking at it.
Yeah, not touching
Okay.
it, not landing on it, nothing.
Okay.
It is a big doll though, so that's very interesting. So I'm gonna come all the way back. I'm gonna write found sound, dead ghoul 3. And then just kind of hang upside down and shrug.
Spider shrug.
3 dead ghouls. We only killed 2. How's there a third?
You were in that room. The one you said that had skeletons?
Yeah, it looked creepy as shit. I left.
Statue.
I look up to the spider and say, was there any danger? And I'm talking really loud. Anything dangerous in the skeleton room?
Spider, while it's hanging upside down, is going to put a hand, I guess, on its chest and another one out to the side, kind of a generic singing gesture.
Oh, the chanting that we can hear. A little bit. It must...
Little tiny spider thumbs up.
I hear it. Must get louder that way. Does that sound like a better path than the ghoul chamber that we were headed down before?
I'm gonna write same.
Sure. Let's go find out what's chanting.
Alright, well, skeletons never hurt anybody.
Because then
Wait, this is
What if
not
it's
that way.
Gregorians?
I'm not going-
Pipe, did you actually go up that way, or was that a mistake?
It was a mistake, because I was trying to go to the other way.
Okay.
I am curious.
All right.
I'm going to skitter ahead, and on this wall. that
I am gonna poke my head as she goes this way. I'm just gonna kind of poke my head into the passage to the south and see whether or not Gustav's crypt is still closed.
Yes, everything still looks the same.
Okay.
I'm going to web this wall with a statue ahead.
Okay. I'm trying to track everybody. Okay.
Right. Where you going?
We're in... All three of us are in the...
Yeah. Are we going down past the ghouls, or are we going up?
Going
Going
down.
down.
Who's the skeleton? Right?
Found
So
you.
on this wall that I'm facing, it now in fine butt cursive says "statue ahead."
Okay, you missed Dark Souls clue.
Okay, so this is the room I was talking about with the statue of the gaunt, pale-faced man. Hand is on the head of a wolf, and he's holding a smoky gray crystal orb. That's this stuff right here.
I'm gonna take a look at the smoky gray crystal orb that the statue is holding.
Okay.
I have identify.
It's gonna chill in the corner in shooting range.
Roll.
If anything pops
Are you
up.
wanting to know more about it?
Yeah, I haven't touched it yet. I just got really close and I'm kind of peering around it.
Okay.
But kind of with my hands behind my hands clasped behind my back. Kind of just like, what is this?
Roll a Arcana check.
It's some sort of.
It's some sort of crystal orb.
You think it's some sort of
Nice.
green emerald cube? You're so wrong at even looking at it.
It's sports equipment.
I kind of cough and like lean back without really saying anything. Do like a little dodgy side eyes and spark my pipe like, yes.
Here's an idea, Buck. You gave it a great shot, but I'll use. I'm trying to give there, little buddy.
But
So-
you'll use what?
My scanner.
Okay.
I have identify. My idea is some sort of like deployable resource regenerate.
You are cutting in and out.
I don't know what.
I couldn't hear you because I have you muted.
Might be because the AC kicked on. It's all right. I'll type something up later.
Okay, so you're using identify?
Yeah, I was gonna sort of, if I can.
Cutting out.
Yeah, I can't hear you at all. I can hear if I
All
can.
As soon as you
He
said, what
is.
the fuck, you were good, so.
Yeah.
He's scanning the whole statue, is what he says.
So
Alright, that said I was muted. Were you
Okay.
guys hearing me?
I think we were hearing you through the other headset.
Holy shit! All right, my bad.
No, it's fine because every time we hear you through both headsets, you sound like a robot. It works great.
It's
Yeah.
super cool.
I'm curious. I'll have to watch the recording.
So
But yeah,
you
it says
look
object
before you.
touch. So if
Yeah, I
I
was
touch
gonna-
the statue, will it go all the way through and tell me about the crystal, or
Yes, if you want to use it on the crystal. Let me see. Yeah.
so it's
So is that what you're doing?
Object you must touch throughout the casting, and I'm wondering if I just touched the statue in general, if it would tell me all about the man, the wolf, the crystal, because they're all touching, or if I would have to dedicate a scan to the crystal itself.
Roll. You will have to touch one thing. It won't go through the whole thing unless it was all one piece. Which, just glancing, it looks like the crystal is not all one piece.
Okay, so it is removable. Well, shit. Then maybe I don't want to touch it. Yeah, I forgot that it had to be touch.
Buck is conspicuously not paying attention to what you're doing. He's just like,
All right. So as I'm looking at it and I'm I had reached out to touch it and then I'm hesitating and I kind of look back at Buck and I'm like, do you think this is a good idea? I can tell you all about this crystal, but I do have to touch it, and that's not always a great idea.
In giant cursive, it's not a broom.
Buck kind of sighs. Buck kind of sighs, does a little bit more shifty eyes, goes, well, I don't think it's a bad idea if you touch it.
What did the cursive say? I missed that.
It's not a broom.
It's not a broom. So then I glare at Starts the Fire and just sort of angrily place my palm on the crystal and cast Identify.
Okay. Hey, Buck, are you just hanging out over there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking
I
at
started
skeletons.
paying a little bit more attention to what he was doing because he called out directly to me, but I was trying to be all nonchalant.
Okay.
So
So
assuming
you
nothing terrible happens.
you touch the crystal.
Yeah.
Two things happen. One, you know it is not magic, but it can be used as a magic focus, as an arcane focus. Two,
Okay.
roll initiative.
Do I know what created it? Or what now? If any spells are affecting it?
Oh,
No,
No.
it's not magic at all. It's not
It's
magic
just
at
a
all.
crystal? Okay.
But as you touch it, some shadows appear.
Oh no, Ivy.
Oh,
No,
shit.
starts. Oh no. Oh,
Ooh.
DT
Dr.
will save us
Toilet, you
all.
will save us.
There it is. Well, I started this, so at least it makes sense.
Yeah, you should be. Glad I hung back.
Oh no.
Oh, darn it.
This is what happens when you touch balls.
Oh no. The internet told me what happens when balls touch.
You're supposed to say no homo.
All right. What am I looking at? Oh, there's 3 shadows. Are they just like living 3-dimensional shadows? What do they look like?
Let me pull it up.
Oh, and what I was saying before when I was cutting out was that my concept for DT is that his magic regenerates as some kind of depletable resource. So he doesn't even necessarily understand it, but he's like, hey, every morning I wake up with this many crystals in a compartment, and I can put them into different components at the beginning of the day to decide if I need this or that. And so all of his spells and cantrips are some sort of RoboCop compartment that opens from somewhere.
So he casts with poop.
Probably supplemented with regular, like, off-the-shelf magic components because he's a cleric and he can still pick up new spells, but like his base setup, especially the cantrips, are going to be built in.
So they are exaggerations of a humanoid's shadow. Is what they look like.
Okay, and they
Slender
step
Man.
off the wall and are 3-dimensional.
They kind of they kind of phase out of the shadows in the wall.
All right. I'm not doing a voice every because I'm not going to turn undead. Actually, no. I don't know if they're undead, so I am just going to do I spelled. Sorry, I'm going to do Word of Radiance. I'm going to try to blast all of them. So I send out a flare. I tell everyone else to stand back. That's going to be my catchphrase. Stand back! And then they have to make a con DC 13 or take all 6 radiant damage.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, it is. Sorry. What's my save?
DC 13 Constitution.
DC 13 con. All right. Okay. One of them passes. What's the damage?
6 radiant damage.
Okay. I hate that. I need to turn that off.
That timer and then the timer expiring noise.
Yeah. When you cast that has, what's the range? 5 feet?
5 feet. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so that hurt them quite a bit.
Well, I was hoping that since they were shadows, they'd be, I don't know, banished by the light. Throw me a bone here, universe.
All right. The first one is going to attack you.
More importantly, throw me some fire over this way.
That is a 13. I assume that does not hit.
No, I am at 20 currently. Unless I don't have my shield, because I wasn't expecting combat.
No, it's fine.
I can draw.
Okay, the next one tries to hit you. That one is 22.
Barf. Don't have a lot of hit points to back up my high AC. But
All right, that is 9 damage.
Jesus.
Necrotic.
I don't know
And-
what that means. Other might be resistant to it.
Hold on. And your strength is reduced by 4.
Good.
Whoa.
Rude.
Until
Temporary modif-
until you take a short rest.
What an asshole.
All right. Next one. Gonna attack you again.
Why would he do this?
And that one failed.
I'm sorry I touched your ball. Jesus.
Buck, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to try to firebolt that one.
Okay.
Doth not hit.
Does not hit.
I'm just assuming.
All right. Ivy's turn.
How crossbows work on shadows.
This is
That's
why you
all
need,
I
like,
got.
clockwork bomb arrows that explode into radiant damage. Not ideal.
Ah, crap, damn it.
That one misses.
Less crap, damn it.
That one does hit. Roll damage. Which one were you attacking?
The one in the middle.
Okay.
Front of DC.
All right. Starts the fire. You are currently wild-shaped as a spider.
Yeah.
Oh, did that? Did it seem to take damage from the crossbow? Or did
It took
just, like,
some damage from the crossbow.
Like it reared back, and we could tell that was a positive impact.
Yes, it did hurt it.
Okay, so I cannot cast in this shape.
Right, and you will have to take an action to switch out of.
Okay. You know, God, I don't want to waste that because I get 15. No, fuck this.
I could yell, "Young lady, get down here right now and help us slay monsters!"
No, I'm gonna wildfire spirit. I am going to summon my fire friend. So that eats my other wild shape I get because I am not dropping out a spider. But I'm gonna summon wildfire spirit. So wildfire spirit shares my initiative count, and it takes turn immediately after mine. When it appears, it does some fucked up shit. I forget where it
I might
is.
be able to send it
Yeah.
from D&D Beyond.
Send it, brah.
Features and
Exactly.
traits.
What? Yeah, summon wildfire.
Just
So
display in VT. This might be a big text block.
yeah.
Oh, it just says summon wildfire. It doesn't
Oh.
show anything, actually.
Nailed it.
Primal Spirit bound to your soul is an action, you summon it.
Yeah.
Unoccupied space of your choice within 30 feet. Each creature within 10 feet of it, when it appears, must take a dex saving throw or take fire damage. Friendly obeys to us. Friendly to you and your companions, obeys your commands. Has its own stat block. You determine its appearance. Shares your initiative count, takes its turn immediately after yours. Only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action, unless you take a bonus on your turn to command it to take one of the actions in its stat block. So they can Soul Bomb, the Flame Seed. Jesus,
Yeah,
it's got a
he's
whole bunch of its
nasty.
own stats.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can send the Fire Spirit to be. Not that I can.
And he's up for an hour.
Perhaps with the cantrip Control
Flame-
C and Control V.
So it has a Flame Seed, which is a ranged fire attack, and then Fiery Teleportation. The spirit and each creature of your choice teleport to an unoccupied space, and then it leaves behind a fire, kind of like the Thunder Step.
Well, mostly I'm just summoning it this round directly behind whichever one looks... Actually, no, directly behind the center one, flush up against the wall. Like, just, like, as though it was being snuck up on.
So unoccupied space within 10 feet. Where are you at? You're on the there?
Yeah.
So it would probably have to be in front. They came off the wall.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay. Then, let's go there with... is my click showing? No, it's not.
Long click?
Long click.
Here is where I'm going to pop my fire buddy, who is a very big fearbulg who looks very angry.
Are they big?
Yeah, I'm like 8 feet tall.
Well, no, but I mean, is the spirit...
It takes on whatever appearance I want it to.
Some spirits take the form of a humanoid figure made of gnarled branches. Others look like beasts wreathed in fire. But, what does it say? Small elemental.
Okay, so it's a bonus action to summon it, so you still have an action, so you can have it attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it attack. I'm going to gesture. Oh, it also does that. The dex saving throws for where it shows up for everybody near it. So I might burn you to death.
Well, okay, this is
Everybody
interesting.
near it, eh?
No, so it on appearance it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and this says you...
Well, hang on. The spirit appears in an unoccupied space you can see within 30 feet. Each creature within 10 feet of the spirit, other than you, when it appears, must succeed on a dex saving throw against your spell save DC or take 2d10 fire damage.
There's a landing.
Why
It
am I not
lands in a
seeing
big
that?
explosion.
It's
Okay,
right up at the
okay,
beginning
I
of
see it.
the
I see it. Okay.
So if I kill everybody,
So it lands like Ifrit leaves with like a big AoE fire, and then starts fighting. But it is a small elemental, so it would be a small fearball.
oh,
Spell save is 13.
yeah.
Pizzazz.
This... Oh, yeah. Dex saving throw against your spell save DC.
Yeah, so I think Buck is okay.
I don't think we all... I don't know. Thing's gonna be friendly to us. Does
It's
fire?
everything within. So is this where you're putting it?
Yes, I'm putting it there.
Okay, everything within 10 feet. So that is Buck, DT,
These are all fire.
this shadow, and
Everybody.
this shadow, and Ivy. Everything
Except me.
except you.
You got 22s? I might.
I mean, it's technically would hit you because it's gonna...
But
No,
it's
'cause it-
specifically...
Not
It
on the...
specifically
ceiling.
says it doesn't hit her.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it hits Ivy.
Just roll your
It's
22
this
and get
one.
it over with, Pipe.
Might kill
So
me.
yeah, so everybody needs to. Buck, was your dex saving throw 22?
Yeah, and then
Jesus
Ivy rolled the dex
Christ.
saving throw to 22 immediately after.
All right, I gotta.
Well, I only got a 21. Wait, I rolled on starts. Hold on. My dex is actually a +0. Call that a 20. Just a natural 20. No +1. So, okay. She somehow communicates through spider language that she's about to summon a flame beast, and we should all get down, and we all do a bunch of fucking Matrix backflips and shit.
And is it dex?
Yeah.
It is, a dex saving throw
Okay.
against
Spell
my
save.
spell save DC, or they take 2d10 fire damage.
It's not saved for half, is it? Because I could still die.
Okay, you actually only hit one, and it's this one. And they take. Can you roll your fire damage?
Yeah, it's 2d10, so...
2d10 is not fucking around.
2d10. Roll.
Whoa.
20! That would have absolutely killed all of us.
That would have killed DT.
Yeah,
That
Like-
would have killed me.
No, but I mean,
twice my current hit
it would have killed DT.
I meant, yeah, 10. It would have taken me to -10, which would instantly kill me, not just death's door.
Unless some people play that the first one can only take you down to 0, and then
Yeah, no.
if you take
No, that would've-
extra
No,
damage,
it wouldn't have killed you because it has to be
double my total.
take you to 0 and then whatever's left. So it would have had to been 30 to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kill one of them's dead.
I love this frowny. yellow
Yeah,
face.
I hate it, but that's fine.
Is that what
All
comes
right.
up when they're dead?
Yeah, it's a
Wasn't one of
thing.
them
I
just
need.
a white skull.
Yeah, I can fix it. Like I can change it manually,
just have to
which
go
is
in
what I was
individually.
doing. Yeah. Okay. DT, it's your turn.
Okay. Well,
That was nonsense, by the way.
That was beautiful.
I can only
So
do
now-
it 15 times ever.
really?
Yeah. It's a special action.
I didn't know that.
But I got him for an hour.
But does they just never come back after that? Like as you grow up as a druid, you don't get
Yes.
new charges back.
I only have 15 ever.
Wow, you used one in round 2. That's all right. It'll help if you don't feel like not being a spider right now. Then your fire friend can help us. But I'm gonna, because I still have AOE, I'm just gonna kind of keep like firing off sacred charges or what do you call it? Word of Radiance, the AOE.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna keep popping
Where-
flares.
Where are you dropping it?
So directly in front of me, so it should. So I'm facing these two, and just firing off like a blast of radiant light.
All right.
Does it go backwards too? Does it hit people behind me? I've never played it like that.
I mean, it's 5 feet, so there's no.
Oh,
big
of
deal
your
to hit.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Each
Also,
creature of your choices. If they fail,
one saved. That one failed.
Nice. Got the whole full 6 again. The robo dice
Thanks.
are hot tonight. Sniffles too for some reason.
Actually, it is.
Try to
So
do
that one's
into the mic.
dead. There. See, I changed that. That one's dead. Okay, the one directly in front of you is going to attack.
Can't believe you've done this.
It fails. It fails to hit you. Okay.
Hooray!
Hooray for failure.
I have heals too, although one less
All right.
now because I used.
Fuck, it's your turn.
I am gonna firebolt the thing in front of DT.
Okay.
Come on, big monies. That's a 21.
That hits.
That is 4.
That is actually enough to kill it.
It's dispersed by a laser blast.
As that shadow dies, 2 more appear.
Oh!
I can't believe you've done that.
I think you got that fire guy for an hour.
All right, now it is Ivy's turn.
I'll
shit.
take the guy in the corner.
Okay.
Guy in the
Spread your
corner
arms
next
up
to
and
Buck.
shoot both of them at the same time.
I mean, I could. We'll start with the guy near Buck.
I don't know that.
Okay.
Because. Nope. Let's just imagine that I'm doing it like 2.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably worth focusing on one where they get a chance to.
That hits.
Yeah, boy.
Fucking
Get
hit.
away from my little friend.
Besides the social construct.
Actually, it's a measurement.
Okay, next.
And next.
That hits.
Ah!
Oh no!
Huzzah!
Which one were you hitting?
I'll say the one in the corner next to the Buck.
I forgot it's zoomed in.
Are you paying respects?
Yes. For the 1.
All right. Oh my god, stop. Stop causing things to zoom in. All right, it's starts the fire's turn. Are you
If
muted?
anybody remembers,
Helps if I unmute. I'm going to write kill repeatedly with spider silk and direct my fiery friend to do just that. The one up there in the corner that he's next to. So, what he does damage wise is his flame seed.
This I might be able to
Can you
D&D
do flame
Beyond.
seed?
See, so was features and traits. Which one? Flame
It's his
seed.
flame seed to throw things.
+4 to hit, range 30 feet, 1 target you can see. What did that send?
That sent the attack, and that hits.
Oh, nice. Then
Cool.
I've got a damage. D6 plus 2 is 8.
All right.
Fuck yeah. Thanks, fire thing. I assume
is now-
you know our friend.
It's now that Shadow's turn, and it is going to attack Buck.
Oh.
fuck it.
And it rolls a 15.
Misses.
Okay.
They learned our weakness, not having me in front.
It's now DT's turn.
All right, I'm going to aim the more ranged one, the Sacred Flame. Fire at the one to the north or to the up. One up by Buck. And so that's Dex DC 13
Saved.
to avoid 3 whole damage.
I saved.
So it kings off, hits the wall behind him.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
It is now the Shadow down here's turn. It is going to have me hit the right button. It is actually going to come up because Starts the Fire is still in spider form.
That's right away.
DT, why do you have all your health back?
I was just testing if it came over
Oh.
from
Okay.
D&D Beyond, and it does, like, immediately. That's really cool. I didn't know if you had updated it after I took damage or not.
I've been manually keeping track. So.
Oh, but it updates automatically
Oh.
from D&D Beyond because I tipped it up to full.
Okay. So it's going to attack Ivy.
Oh, my me.
Is a 14.
I don't know if that does anything. What do I compare it to?
If you hit your
Your
armor
AC.
plate,
Then
AC
what
in
is
the
it?
top right hand corner.
Mine is 13.
Okay, that hits then.
14 hits. Do you not have armor? You have light
Right.
armor.
Light armor.
That is
You should get
9
some metal
necrotic
robot
damage.
Wait. I think I have I thought I had some resistance to something. Does I have a necrotic defense? I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Necrotic
that-
and radiant under defensive.
Yeah, you're resistant, so you take half. Round down, so you would
Eat.
take 4.
Okay, so I still got 16
Very
health.
handy.
Yeah, so you still took 4 damage, but you didn't take.
That's pretty useful for getting shot by these terrible things.
Ha 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 ha!
Yeah.
All right. Next up is dead. Then dead. Then dead. Then Buck.
Oh, you fuck.
I am going to shoot a firebolt at the thing directly in front of me.
Okay.
I'm going to do it averagely.
That hits though.
With a 2.
Those D10s love to tumble.
All right, Ivy's turn.
Hey, this little shit's getting it in the face.
The one right next to you? Okay.
Barrels.
That hits. All right.
Got more for the rest of your face.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not right. That health dip was not correct. Hold on. There we go.
Crap. 9. Crap.
That misses.
Oh, crap.
All right, starts the fire.
I am going to. The spider move is real good because nobody's fucking with me. I quite like that. I'm going to suck up to the ceiling and kind of move back towards whence we came and encourage my fire friend to try and finish off the bloodied looking one. So I'm going to try and move over here. Like, how many squares can I move reasonably?
I don't know what movement is for a spider. I'm assuming it's 30 feet like everybody else for the most part.
Okay, so I can go 3 squares basically.
I know those are 5 feet.
No, that'd be 15, so you can actually move 6.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to go here on the ceiling, and I'm going to encourage Fire Friend to go after the one that he's been working on with his ranged attack.
Flame seed.
That, I believe, hits. Let me check. That does hit.
And then to damage. Ooh, a 7. Right?
All right.
Which one was that? The top one?
Yeah, that one.
All right.
Is your
It's now
flame
that
spirit
one's.
the green circle?
Yeah, it's my Kirby I made very quickly on accident.
I only see a one-legged Kirby.
Yeah, it's a one-legged Kirby. He's looking to the side.
I see.
Okay, so the shadow is going to attack Buck.
I really need to stop
Bring
that.
it.
And it fails. DT.
Alright, can I shoot past the flame spirits to
Yeah,
the top
it's a
one?
small elemental, so yeah.
Alright, yeah, then I am going to give it the old sacred flame. Oh, my firebolt. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that these aren't rolls, that it's just a DC 13 save dex. It still rolls damage for it, I guess, when I click it. And it keeps a log of what we all did.
Womp.
Ah, blast him! Hell yeah, that'll teach you to be awoken by me touching things.
You know what? I think I had the order wrong. Alright, so it would normally be this one. It's turn, but he already went, so just going to have to switch places.
Even a different color of that knocked out face is fine. It's just the piss yellow.
Yeah, it's all.
It irks me. If it was like Mr. Yuck green, maybe that would be good.
Let me swap where these guys are, since I just screwed that up. You should be there. Should be there. And that didn't actually fix anything. Awesome. Great. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. There. He's dead.
Yay!
It
He
is Buck's
dead,
turn.
Oh. What happened?
It's Buck's turn, because things are all broken.
For some reason, I thought it was. Splash screen said you're up.
Yeah, no, I had to move stuff around. Buck, or
Okay.
Yep.
Bringer, are you there?
I am going to firebolt this thing that's next to Ivy.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Me, brah.
Nice.
All right. Better than the other ones.
Yeah.
But
Does
yeah, it is.
All right, it is Ivy's turn.
Does Buck also have like a cantrip gun for all of his like fireball stuff, like a contraption?
I missed a number,
Not
by
yet.
the way. He's not that hurt.
It's just regular magic.
Right now it is. Sort of.
Oh.
That actually hits. Wait, what? All right, yeah, that hits. Wait, no, your
Ow.
attack roll. Why is your attack roll +2/+2? That can't be right.
Like a dex or a strength bonus plus a proficiency bonus or something?
That should have been +6. I don't know. Anyway, you hit.
It's
Alright,
been that way
well.
all game, so she may have been making more
Yeah.
hits.
I don't think she's missed yet.
Huh? Ah, in the face. Okay,
Nice.
that you take more? Oh, there is more.
Yeah, I'll just wait. I'll just wait to reduce the health and see what happens here.
A 4.
So that would be a 10. I don't know what's going on with the +2/+2. I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
It's
The
coming
8.
from her character sheet. Dragged in thing, I think.
Alright. Starts the fire's turn.
I think I can.
I am going to hold my movement, but I am going to gesture to my fire friend
Oh,
with
shit.
an as you would and indicate our last one. So, can I have him, fire friend, throw some more fire? With some more flame seed.
Fine, the flame seed. All right. To hit.
That misses.
Oh.
Alright. It is Shadow's turn. He is going to attack Ivy.
Oh.
Pretend this was a real roll that I made and counter it with a 2d6.
Oh,
That is a 23.
It's really cool because I can go to D&D Beyond and open anybody's character in the campaign and click on any roll and it'll send it. And it does say +6.
And that is 11, but I think you take half that, so 5. And I forgot to do this last time, but I'll do it this time. Your strength is reduced by 1.
oh.
All right, is that
Fine,
all
I don't
necrotic
like-
damage, or is it something about these guys?
It's these guys.
I need to do something to reduce my strength. Like in my character sheet.
I can do it here. It's not really going to do anything. It lowers. Yeah. Nothing you use is strength based. So.
Okay.
And I'll just do it on this sheet. That way it won't affect D&D Beyond. So. That's fine. Okay, Shadow's over. DT.
Okay, one last laser blast, I hope. I don't know, I only do 1d8, so possibly not. So,
I might save. I haven't yet, but I might.
There's 6 damage waiting if you don't.
Fuck. That is 12 damage. He is dead.
Oh shit, these take double radiant damage?
Yep.
Roger,
They've been
Toilet,
taking
you
double
saved
radiant
my
damage the whole
life.
time. That's why you killed so many right off the bat.
I
That's
was
why those
assuming that I
3
was just
basically
gonna-
did nothing. Yeah.
Well, the
Hey, guess what,
flames-
guys?
Some more pop out?
Dun, 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 dun,
Fuck
dun,
me,
dun.
really?
No more seem to be popping out. It actually feels like we're done.
You are out of combat.
Whew, what the hell? I am going
So-
to investigate the thing that's right next to me and see whether it has like an actual corpse or whatever.
It
was.
just kind of fades back into the shadow. There's just a shadow where it shouldn't be in the ground, but it's no longer 3-dimensional.
Ugh.
Okay,
Oh.
so did I just, when I touched the crystal, did I learn that it was just a nice...
It is an
Fine,
arcane
um,
focus. It is not made out of magic. So you
It's
could
just
use it as an
nicely
arcane
ground.
focus. Yeah.
What
If
does
we're
that
out
actually
of
do
combat,
for
if
anybody?
we're out of combat, can I do stuff anymore? Because I didn't realize it, but I have this thing called healing or second wind.
Oh,
You would
right. That's
It's
Mega
per
heal
short
for yourself.
rest. for short rest, you can use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 2 hit points.
I would let you do that. That's fine.
Or do I just roll a 1d10 plus 2 to figure out my...
HP?
Oh shit, I can roll it.
Hmm?
Check this out.
Yep.
Why are you rolling for?
Oh no,
He's
because
got that power.
it puts up the block. It doesn't actually roll it. It helps
Okay.
explain things, okay? Look, I kill all these guys way too easy, so I got bored.
And
Like you.
plus 2, let's see what I get. Oh, wants to feel
Woo!
better. I do not like being orange. So P2. Yes! Out of the orange!
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
almost at full health. I can think of...
All right. So you have a little alcove that goes down to the right below you, to the west.
that
Yes.
alcove. That I'm fully healed and can't do that again.
Yeah. There's
I'm going
this
to-
one here.
Return back to this right over here. I'm going to write wait. Over here, I'm going to write third dead ghoul door.
All right.
Alright.
So, are we waiting for you to come back, or just use caution before proceeding? It's hard to tell from butt language.
I'm
I
going
use-
to come back to this door over the dead ghoul, and I'm going to see, are there any cracks? Is this door solid? Is there any way I can slip through it, being spider-sized, through, under, etc.?
It looks like a door.
Okay. I'm going to check, like, the cracks. Can I squeeze under?
Okay. Roll
Wait.
initiative.
Ah!
I
Spider.
healed.
Also, what's your spider health?
Spider, I haven't taken any damage.
Right. How much health does a spider have? I don't know how this works.
Shit if I know.
Wild shape. Let me bring the thing up.
How about... Let me look.
Let's see. You game stats are replaced by stats of the beast.
Let me look. Spider 5e.
Also, before all that was happening, before my wife so rudely hijacked the entire encounter, I was.
Oh, you don't need to roll initiative. She needs to roll initiative.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll come help. But I was,
okay.
While she
I
was
have
telling us
one
to wait,
hit
I did
point.
too.
You have 1 hit point. Okay, well let's just get that out of the way real quick, because you are a spider, and a thing happens. Hold on.
Do I need to roll a
I
d20?
hope it's not newspaper related.
If you revert to your normal form, you retain the number of hit points you had before. However, if you revert as a result of dropping to 0, any excess damage carries over to your normal form. For example, if you take 10 damage to animal form, you have 1 hit point. Here we go. You revert and take 9 damage. As long as the excess damage doesn't reduce you to 0, you are. So it's a second life as well, but this second life only has 1 hit point for the form you chose. But it'll respawn you with all the rest of the hit points.
It's the worst revenant power.
That's why it's so dope at higher levels.
So my initiative is 6.
I'm a bear with 150 hit points, and when you kill me, I'm just back to how I was right before that.
You have what
You
now?
should have been a bear.
What was
I
yours?
had 6.
6 was your initiative. Okay. Nobody else has to roll initiative yet. The thing that you have triggered does get a surprise attack. I'm going to assume a 20 hits your spider form.
Yeah, my spider AC is 12.
Okay.
How did the school see and identify a spider crawling under the door as a threat?
Did anyone say the ghoul was attacking? So you only have 1 health. I'm not even going to bother rolling. So your spider is dead. Now what happened?
Okay.
Now what? Now what happens
Did it
now?
stomp on the spider like? angry?
So I guess I am forced out of spider form and probably thrown back.
You are not thrown back. You are currently attached to the door.
Okay.
and takes the excess damage. So
Yeah, so...
Oh wait, I put the ghoul into. That's not right. God, I can't. I need to get the ghoul out of here. There. Ghoul's out of the way. There we go.
Okay.
What'd you roll again? You rolled a 6, right?
A 6.
Okay. So, let's say, so I got that, and also I'm at the top of the order, so I will attack you again. Then it will be your turn.
Alright.
Another 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Should we do like a perception to see if we hear
And
fighting
this,
or the magic?
this is 9 bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
9, I am okay so far. Hold on. Yeah, can you drop me 9?
Well, 9 damage.
Yes.
Go? No, maybe I can't. Interesting. I
I can do it
can't do
over
it
here.
on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I
Not
dropped it
control.
here.
Okay.
Okay, now it's your turn. Starts the fire. You are currently attached to the door, and you got whacked by something from the door. By
Okay,
a pseudopod hit you from the door.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay.
I see what.
Then I am. Okay.
I'm only meta laughing.
You don't know what's going on around this corner. No one's told you.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking if we had a perception for like the, I assume, cork popping Looney Tunes noise that you made when you reverted from spider
Yeah,
to
you're
regular
definitely
cork.
hearing a struggle around the corner. You don't need to roll perception for that.
Can I come
Alright.
around the corner then? Because I was coming along behind her because I'm kind of curious
Oh.
and bored.
So
I'm
if
going
everyone
using
wants
our-
to join combat, we can do that.
Do we roll?
Did anyone
Before
take
you
that orb?
guys get there, I am going to Thunder Wave and get my fire guy coming down to this corner. So Thunder Wave to try and knock this sumbitch back.
Is it your?
It's my initiative.
Yeah, it's her turn.
Where is Thunderwave?
Thunder Wave is on my spells.
Shit.
Down
So
at
you
the
don't want
bottom.
Shillelagh.
No, I want a Thunder Wave.
I cast Thunderwave on behalf of my wife. Constitution DC or do 14.
And he gets pushed back.
And a wave also. And was it safe for half?
Or in this case, perhaps just slammed open.
Successful save
God,
takes half as much and isn't pushed.
I don't actually know how that works, but he's gonna definitely take 14 damage.
Does the door just like flap open in the frame?
Can it push
Slam back and
myself
forth like it's-
backwards instead? Or basically I just would like to be 10 feet away from it and no longer attached to it is my goal.
I would say, yeah, it pushes you away so you are no longer attached to the door.
Alright.
Use it like the ash shotgun for
So
boop yourself backwards.
All right, Buck, TT, and Ivy, roll initiative.
Say I'm next up already. Do you have old initiative?
Good.
Shit's weird.
Alright.
17.
Buck, did you roll? There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
just me.
So Buck goes.
I am going to round the corner and ask Starts what the hell just happened. Now that I see, because she's no longer in a spider, and there was a commotion that I didn't quite catch, so I'm going to sort of pop into like the hallway if I can. Otherwise, I guess I'd have to go close to the door, which I don't want to do.
Buck, I'm going to say that as you come around the corner, it's very obvious that there's a giant mouth and a tongue hanging out of the door.
That is going to get. So basically, I guess I'll stay in this square, so instead of being in the same square as.
Yeah, but I'll let you poke around and.
I'll look around like the corner. Basically, like I was about to start running around the corner, saw that she'd like come bouncing back against that wall, and was like, "Oh my god, there's a fucking mouth on that door," and I will firebolt.
Okay. Is that a net?
Nice.
Yeah. So that hits.
Yes.
The door is not looking good. It is DT's turn.
There's a fucking mouth door here.
I'm gonna.
Is that
I see.
Daryl?
It's evil Daryl. It's his cousin.
Doral.
Eric.
Doral. High five pipe.
Very, very nice. This your turn indicator just hangs out for a long time. All right, so I see Buck firing at the door, and I run and sort of skid past him like Keystone Cops, like sideways, and also fire. Like as I come by, I'm like, "Hey, what are we shooting at?" But I'm already. I'm already doing the Sacred Flame. My favorite. I see why Dole loves it. So.
The blast is coming up.
Oh yeah, you get ready for that 1 damage if you fail your dexterity.
What is my
Maybe
dex
I come
is
around the
+1. Anyway, I still got it. I rolled an 18.
You're a very dexterous door.
Oh,
I
dexterous
come around
door.
and it sails through the open door that's like flapping because of the force blast.
All right, Ivy, it's your turn.
Right, I've been doing kind of shite lately, so I'm gonna move around to see what I can see. So
It's kind of crowded.
click.
I would let you.
I'll just go in this corner and kind of do an angle.
Yeah, I'd let you do that. Yep.
And then I'm gonna see how that door likes its tongue pierced with my crossbows. Oh.
That
What?
definitely hits.
Does it have a lower lip? Will it get a libret? Let's find out.
No.
Oh.
That's actually enough to kill the door. The mimic
Door.
collapses basically onto the ground in its like gelatinous oozy shape as it dies. So this way is now open, and this ghoul now who came over here wondering what the heck was going on is now in the fight.
I moved already. I was gonna. Sorry, I guess that's still initiatives happening here. I was gonna get all excited and like launch myself to the.
That mean I have another shot to shoot a ghoul?
You do.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, shoot.
But you can't see him where you are. You're gonna have to move.
It just says my turn. Oh, I have to click to read.
Yeah, if you're here,
Was
you would have to
supposed
move.
I was
you would have
supposed to move there.
Yeah, you're still not going to be able to see him. So you can move again because that wasn't all your movement.
Doctor,
Well, we're kind of all occupying this space here. Which is
Right.
over. I'll
So
go
yeah, so you
there.
can go there and you can attack. Yeah.
But
Right
I
to the
moved
fire
onto
rate.
it while Stars was there, actually, so I probably should have been right here. If I
Yeah,
was taking shots.
it's fine. I'm not going to make a big deal about it.
I figured she was
Good, I'm
prone
right
and
in
I
front of
stepped over
it.
from the. She was in the very back corner because of the force blast, and I just sidled past.
That hits.
Hey. Share the double tap today. Oh yeah. I want to share it in the face.
All right. Mimic's dead. Starts the fire. Your turn. You do need to move from where you are though, because everybody's occupying the same. Somebody needs to move.
Yeah, so I am going to. Let's see. I'm gonna move this way
Okay.
over here, and I'm going to direct my fire buddy to go through the door and one space ahead of Ivy and shooty shoot at this yucky ghoul.
Okay.
So Green Kirby to the rescue.
Green Kirby that I can't move for some reason, so it's fine. We'll just say he's down here. I need to get you a token that you can control when you have this thing.
Maybe.
So yeah,
Could
he's
I do
right
an
there.
explosion token? Maybe. Do those? Can you move those?
I don't think so. I have to build an actor, basically.
Yeah, so he'll camp out right there and go clicky my shooty shoot.
Oh,
Okay.
right. So you can do the flame seed
Yep.
to attack and to damage.
Yeah, that definitely
So it
hits,
puts us
and
on
that
the
definitely
same
does
page.
damage.
Ooh, shit!
And I'm warmer.
I'm on the D&D Beyond page when I click those, so I don't get to see it until I tap back.
All right, Buck, it's your turn.
All right.
You definitely can't hit him where you are,
No,
and it's going to be really problematic to try and get down.
Can I squeeze past everybody and like
All right.
being like little or?
So
I'm
if you can
proposition.
definitely squeeze past everybody, but there's also an elemental standing where you are, so you would have to move one more up.
There's
What
no
if I-
elemental here.
What if I
Yeah, there's an
dab-
elemental there.
Who's behind that
if I
chair?
dab?
I will move up into the room and kind of crouch behind the chair and try to firebolt the ghoul.
Okay. That definitely hits. Yeah, don't do that, Pipe.
Alright, that's what I was thinking of maybe being a...
That's 2 damage because I have shitty 1d10s in this game.
You did get that one
I haven't seen anything
2d10 that was like very high.
Not with me. With my 20.
Is that?
Yeah.
Bring your one too.
I had an okay, but not the 20
It
was,
was,
the good one. That was the good one.
Yeah, because we were asking if it was 1d10 plus 0. So he got a 2d10 with 0. So you're confirming it was...
Here,
Remember, plus 0.
gonna remove this, and here's a fire elemental icon. It's bad. It's
Ooh.
fine. Don't worry about it.
Assassin's
Fire
Guild has
elementals
worked
can
It's a
be part
goth
of
fire
the
elemental.
It's also a teenager. In a slightly
True.
different direction.
Angry hoodie.
Later.
Fire hoodie, yes.
Okay, you guys should have control of that. At least we have an icon for it now.
Nice.
Okay. Buck, you finished your turn. You did decent damage. Okay, DT, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it again.
Did the fire elemental disappear? Because now I don't see it.
Yeah, because
Oh, you moved it.
I was,
Okay.
I was trying to move it.
Alright, yeah. Okay.
And it kept pinging it for me. It's hard to drag things because it keeps pinging
Yeah.
whenever I long press. But yeah, I'm going to... If I'm okay to stay here, or do
Yep.
I need to move?
No, you're fine.
Okay, everybody shimmy
I'll
out.
just
from around
crouch
me.
down. I'll
And
like spy walk on the wall.
It's like I was shooting at the door, and before time to see what... to consider what happened there, it falls away to reveal something else, so I just keep shooting in the same general direction. Give him the sacred flame. My blasters will never cool.
God damn it.
Dex.
Yep. He
Ghouls
fell.
don't do great against my
Ghoul died.
blasters.
Hey! And
You
we found a table.
You found a table. Fuck, I gotta move you for a second.
So I do let the blasters like retract back into the gauntlets, and it's like, is that it? Are we done?
Alright, so, Buck, the room you're in, there's a chandelier suspended above the table. 2 high back chairs flank the table. There's an empty clay jug with 2 clay flagons atop it, an iron candlestick. Iron candlesticks stand in 2 corners. Their candles have long since melted away.
I have an interest in brewing, so I am going to investigate the jug and flagons.
There are no contents. Anything in there has probably evaporated in the time. The pots are very old.
I give it a little sniff and sigh.
I've moved in, and I'm just in the corner, just sort of.
Yeah.
This doesn't appear to be a very interesting room, but it also seems like every room we go to has something in it that wants to kill us. do we want to keep going?
They're kicking a lot of ass.
Without looking, I'd
Oh.
point over to start the fire, and I'd say, 1 vote for no. In the books. Yes, we hear you.
Buck is gonna say, well, we tried to get out and that didn't work. He's gonna duck under the table and go down this hallway.
Right,
Okay.
We
right
can
behind
get
you.
out of the basement.
Are you looking around the corner?
Yeah, kind of
Okay.
got to the corner, poked my head around the corner a little bit to see what's.
How's the chanting sound from here?
Oh, yeah.
It's about the same volume it was when it got a little louder. It sounds like you're closer to it. It's not super loud. You still can't understand it.
We should wait.
On,
We should wait.
You gonna be a
Waiting
spider again?
doesn't- I mean, by nature, waiting doesn't get us anywhere.
That's the point.
You want to stay in this basement room with these empty clay mugs?
So,
For a bit.
if I may conjecture, chanting
Hey.
typically involves a ritual. Whatever they're doing a ritual for is probably not something we want to be here to see the end of. So, I think our best opportunity is to interrupt whatever ritual they've got going on. Maybe blow something up, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And to do what we can to prevent whatever they are trying to do. Because I don't like the sound of it.
One
Fine.
vote for beleaguered side.
There's a large eye roll, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast healing word on myself.
Time for some extra hit points.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta click the button.
Do button.
Here, boy. Yeah.
The basement. Sacrilegious.
Healing word has been cast. 4. Wait.
I was down 9.
I can't change yours on.
I changed it. Okay,
I lean over to
Bringer.
Buck and I say,
Buck.
"Oh."
Oh, he wanted to know what's in there. Go ahead.
He said a thing, and I'm like, Buck, you started your sentence with conjecture and interjection. You know I hate it when you make fun of my speech impediment. But, as for your plan, sarcasm, it's a great one. Damn it.
All right, Buck.
I'm just jealous of the people who wrote the guys from Mass Effect who can always do that, or they always have to do that because they don't understand language or because of their alienness.
Salamanders.
No, the big guys who are like, you confront one of them, it's like, did you steal this? He's like, evasion. I was not here at the time. Like, it's just they don't get how any of it works.
Yeah.
Can you fire
So you
behind
are
me?
into the
Nope,
room.
nope. That's me.
Can't
Move
move.
fire. Because
Oh,
fire
move the fire. Not
Yeah.
starts the fire. That move the fire creature.
No, the fire creature.
I can't see where you're pointing. You have to hold
Oh.
long press.
Where the ghoul was.
There you go.
Okay,
Very
so
long
Buck,
press for sure.
looking around the corner, you see a large wood-framed bed
this
with
one.
like a rotting mattress.
Hold on. This real quick. I get an error when I try to end the turn for the fire thing, and it doesn't have vision, so everything goes dark when it's the fire thing's turn.
Oh, well, I don't know.
So if you could just advance it to the next one.
I ended combat. So
You got a
let me
weird end.
Just
turn
delete it right now, and I'll put it back when you guys use it. How about that? And we'll just say it moves along with you.
I can see
Yes.
everything, and it's great.
Okay.
It will stay in an adjacent square.
Okay. So
See, I can see our
in
tokens are-
from where you are, you can see a iron candlestick. There is a. I'm trying to say, you can see an open crate. You can't really see what's in it from where you are, and you can see a footlocker at the edge of the bed.
I'm gonna say it's okay, guys. It's a creepy dungeon bedroom, and take an extra step into the room.
Okay.
Ooh.
So now you see a wardrobe, and another candlestick. I think that's all you see in addition.
I am gonna move up and check the wardrobe.
I'll take the footlocker or whatever's on the end of the bed.
Okay.
I just kind of come in and lean in the doorway and keep an eye on
So in
both
the
the room and outside.
in the wardrobe, there are several old robes. They're just old, tattered black robes. Going to the
curtain robes.
Going to the footlocker. What are you doing with the footlocker? It's closed.
I don't know. I'll look at it, I guess, and see if it's locked or something.
Are you going to try and open it to see if it's locked, or are you like looking in the key to see if you can tell? It's a roll if you're trying to see if it's locked or trapped. You don't have to roll to try and open it. That's what I'm asking.
Given our propensity of shit that's going on, I'm going to just leave it. It's highly unlikely there's going to be anything good in there. We were trying to stop this chanty ritual, so fuck it. I'm not going to release a broom. But I got time for that.
Yeah. We did
Anybody
find that one
else?
guy dead in a trapped chest. We remember that.
I mean, you can
Also, the
roll
door
to
attack
try and
something.
you can roll to see if it's trapped, especially if you it would be let's see your character sheet real quick. I would let you roll a dex check with advantage since you are proficient in these tools.
Oh, alright, well, fair enough. I'll see if it's locked. I'll do that. Whatever it is. Doing?
So it's a dexterity roll, and you can roll twice. Take whichever's highest. So it'd be a d20 plus 2 for you.
Or if you open up your
Sprinkle and
character
powder.
sheet, you can just click the dexterity word, and it'll
Okay,
ask you to do an ability test. So you do that again.
Dexterity, ability check, and normal? Yes.
With advantage.
Advantage. Oh, 13?
15. 15 is
15.
your highest. So with a 15, you can tell that it is not locked. And it is not trapped.
Well, then I will try and open it, and there's no hand brooms in there.
Okay, so you open the footlocker.
Dustbuster.
You see a folded cloak, a small wooden coffer, which is another like smaller box, basically.
Ooh, coffer.
A chain shirt, a mesket, a flask of alchemist fire, a bullseye lantern, a set of thieves' tools, and a yellow covered book.
I found some shit. I'm gonna take that chain armor. Oh, I'm calling that chain armor.
Okay, so you
I
take
wear
the chain armor.
Like,
Roll initiative.
oh no. When I love looting
Bursting
things.
force from the walls behind you.
God damn it.
Ah, what? Why? You're gonna make us not want to or touch anything.
Yeah. Oh, my initial instinct was totally right. Just leave it.
Might roll that happen.
How does I have to
And I guess at least we're all in the room
start?
together.
You got it.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
Okay. Ching. DT.
Right. Good initiative. Good night, fuckers. Oh shit, I guess yeah, we yeah, actually can I jump on the bed I'm not leaving this guy's
Right.
range,
Yep.
so it's not an opportunity attack. So then hopefully I could do like 2 palms outward, do the keep forgetting Sacred Flame versus Radiant. Similar. But I'm going to do the Word of Radiance 5 feet. Burning Radiance erupts from me with my choice. So yeah, I think if I pointed my hands and do Iron Man Blast, I should be able to hit both of them. So I leap up on the bed and I go, get back! Blasted. So anyway, I started blast.
Okay, so
my-
it's DC 13.
My Steam... Yes, my Steam Link is lagging. So. If not, they take 6 Radiant.
Okay.
The
Take 6
auto
radiant.
roller has really enjoyed my Radiant, or my damage roll. Maybe I forget the bad ones. I'm trying to think positive.
Okay, Ivy, it's your turn.
God damn it! I just wanted some mail. All right, I'm going to the one to the bottom corner next to the pillow. Gonna shoot it in the face. Yes.
What did these things look like?
That
by the way?
misses.
I can try. Other hand. Other hand. Yes.
It is more or less humanoid, has mottled decaying flesh, drawn tight across clearly visible bones. Most of its hair has just fallen away or decomposed. Has sharp, jagged teeth and sharp, jagged claws. Its eyes are
Like a
burning
mum Robin
hot
ever.
in its sockets, and they are wearing tattered black robes.
So yeah, like a mother off Thundercats.
Ivy, the first roll I think hit. Yeah, because the first one missed. The second one.
First
hit.
one missed. The second one should have.
Which one
hit,
were you
but
attacking?
The one next to the pillows.
Okay.
My. Right.
Took 5.
Okay, it is this gas turn. It is going to attack. Actually, it's going to move and attack Ivy since she opened the footlocker.
Oh,
Are these? I'm gonna yell that out loud. Like, is this why you came back from the beyond? Came back to life to guard a footlocker?
It's their shit. He misses really bad. Okay, starts the fire.
I am going to. Let's see. So he's moved into that corner.
Yes.
All right. My wildfire spirit follows my action, so there's going to be some dual pew pew action going on. I am going to firebolt, and flame guy behind me is going to shoot over my shoulder at the ghast dead ahead.
So I will firebolt.
And that's the one straight ahead.
That's the one straight ahead.
Okay.
And
That
then,
was a 20 with a fire damage 7.
Yep.
oh.
and
So
then
I have to get
get into wildfire
back.
spirit,
wild.
and he's going to fire seed.
Kapow. If it hits. I don't know. Probably not.
10
10?
and 3.
10 does not hit.
Flame
Okay.
Spirit. Whips.
The guest down here is going to attack Ivy. Alright, what's your AC, Ivy? Okay.
13.
It rolls a 13 and Ty goes to the die. The ghast's mouth opens wide as it takes a big bite.
Ugh.
Yeah.
This is why I need the armor.
And does 12 piercing damage.
What?
Fuck.
That's a lot.
All right.
Oh shit.
Buck, it's your turn.
Have we hit either of these?
Yeah, they're both hurt.
Yeah,
They've
I
both
hit him
been
with
hit.
the AoE damage.
Okay.
And then Aaron's firebolt got one. Top one.
I am gonna hit the top one.
I've hit the bottom one
with
once.
my own firebolt. Then
That hits.
yes.
Nice.
It's the top one.
Yeah. That one there.
All right. He is bloodied now. DT's turn.
I'm gonna fire the blasters. Can't go wrong with hitting two of them. I don't know why I turned into Frank there because I'm holding in weed smoke. Gotta have that voice ready at all times. Come on, starts the fires. I keep clicking the wrong character. So I'm gonna do a word of radiant.
Where's my
4 damage. If they fail.
DC 13?
Yes.
Constitution. They both failed.
4 damage, but something. Radiant.
All right,
probably hit
Ivy,
that.
it's your turn.
Gonna take out this guy on the bottom.
Okay.
What I got left? I don't want to die looting for armor. Oh!
All right. So that arrow whiffs by the gas and slams into the wall.
Now remember, that's actually a 7.
It's still a 1.
I know, I'm...
Throw dice.
Ka-chow.
Well,
That one hits, I believe.
2. The deuce. For the big hockey stick. 1. Oh, it's 3, I guess.
All right. It is the top gas turn. It is going to open its mouth wide and try and bite Ivy.
nice lady.
Probably should have used...
That is
Probably
a
should've tried to
14.
heal faster. I could kill him.
14 hits, right? Yeah, 14 hits.
Yeah.
That is 15.
Damage?
15 damage, yes.
I only have 7 health, so I'm dead.
That brings you to 0.
That's
You don't go past 0.
You're not dead,
Oh.
but
Yeah,
knocked
you're unconscious. You have fallen unconscious. All right, starts the fire. Your turn.
I am. Let's take a look. I think the best course of action here is a repeat of last round, a firebolt, and a flame seed.
Got the one across.
Alright.
The one, yeah, one directly
Okay.
across.
Here's the firebolt. A 19.
All right.
3 fire damage.
And then flame seed.
Let's go way back. Could just remember what the things rolls are. Just roll in them. Flame seed is a attack plus 4. D6 plus 2. Hits. Oof, that's a natural 1.
Yep. So that does not hit.
2 hit.
Okay.
It's been burnt.
All right, it is the other gas turn. That gas is now going to attack DT because it's the closest thing to him.
Don't even try. I mean, I know you're gonna.
That is 24.
No, a hit. My only weakness. When they hit me.
Oh, sorry, 22. I'm sorry, I'm having
That's
to look to
still-
the side because it didn't pull in this particular attack for some reason.
Still a hit. Man, I should have tried turning these guys. What happens if they turn in a corner? Do they just like flip out and have disadvantage or something? Probably something helpful. Or would they try to like sneak past us and be like, excuse me, I gotta get out of this room. This guy said I gotta leave.
14 damage.
Son of a bitch. How does it bite me? I'm a robot. Alright, well, I'm down to 3 hit points.
Buck, it's your turn.
Some blood on me.
I am going to leap up on the bed here and fire a chaos bolt at this ghast.
Okay.
Oh shit, the Chaos Bolt.
Chaos?
Oh, a critical hit.
All right then. I'm gonna roll damage on that now.
I don't think that's right. Again, we've been over this. I don't think that rolls correctly.
No, I'm sticking to it.
I'm pretty sure it was already
Let's find out what kind of damage it is. That is acid damage.
Okay.
Let me find out what that should actually do for a fire.
You roll 2d8 plus 1d6, so roll 4d8 plus 1d6.
Would it be not 2d6?
Well, you critted,
Yeah,
so
so
it'd be 4d6, or it'd be. Yeah, you're right.
With 1d6 plus.
Right. You're right.
Oops, I need one more d6 in there. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure he's dead. You're good. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
It's a 32.
So I
Not
blast
dead
him with
enough.
32 acid damage because I've had enough of this bullshit.
Hey, guess what? He's dead. Well, what just happened? I completely lost you guys. Oh god, this is
I
not
hit
good.
end turn, and stuff happened.
I lost my map. Hold on.
Oh? I don't know what happened.
What if I just type butts? That pull you back?
No, my it crashed. Hold on. Let's hope you guys stay connected. Give me a second. It was DT's turn, right? Before everything broke.
I had
Yeah.
just gone.
Yeah, so it's DT's turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to lean down over the side of the bed and do the healing touch, which is like a first aid spray, and just grab Ivy's wrist and spray it all over and be like, get back in the game.
All right, so 6. Okay, so she's
Look
back up.
out. Gears of War. It's
Doesn't
from
look
another
like
dimension.
you're
Don't
you're
worry.
connected right now, Angel. Just hit refresh. You can reconnect.
Yeah, you gotta go through the login again.
Is next up, did it?
Ivy is next.
Is
Hold
there
on,
anything I can
it wants
do?
me to join again.
Yeah. Guess I could also do a bonus action. No, I already did.
Oh, did I get yeah.
Yeah, you're back up. So it's actually your turn.
Yeah. Wait, do you have any? Okay, that guy.
Yep.
Revenging of me. Or myself. Thank you, DT, for that refreshing
Self-revenging
minty
it.
spray.
Oh no.
Come on.
That's
It may
a
take a
miss.
moment to shake
Come
off
on!
the effect.
Yeah, what is going on with that? There we go. That's a miss. Next.
Super
Okay.
slow. I feel like I'm seeing it early, so wait.
Freaking do. Something better.
Heck yeah.
Big money, no whammies. That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the dice way before it shows up in the
Yep.
chat.
Same. It's weird. All right. The ghast is still
Puncture.
up,
Son of a bitch.
and it is his turn.
Better not be his turn. I was about.
It is 100% his turn, and he is going to bite Ivy again. Or I guess no, he's bit before. You bit.
Oh, you bit.
Okay.
Pick on someone your own side.
I rolled a 20. So that's a 23.
Basically human. Yes.
Oh, I already rolled. She's hit.
Super hit.
19 damage.
Oh,
Fuck.
Come on.
It was a nat 20. Still not enough to outright kill her, though.
Wait, then what was it? I had 6 and then...
You're at 0.
Yeah, you're at 0.
Well, yeah.
My whole thing was gonna be like, it's probably better to heal now than wait your turn trying to fight. But then I guess I should have done that and healed.
Starts the fire.
I got a bowl cut. Hi.
We're gonna rest in this dungeon bedroom.
I can barely hear you.
Oh, you muted coming through mine.
I'm going to step forward to the spot behind DT. I'm going to grab both of their collars and going to yell, grab her. And Flame Spirit is going to teleport us the fuck out of there. Or actually, no, I have to be up 1 to go where I want to go. No, I can bring every willing creature within 5 feet. He's a little OP.
Are we willing to leave? We only got one thing left. It does leave a
So
bunch of
go
fire
up,
behind.
move her up 1 square.
Okay.
So she's there. Fire Spirit's where the cabinet is. So I guess I'm gonna have to tell you grab them. So you're gonna have to grab them. Is he able to do that on action?
No, you'll only be able to teleport anything 5 feet of the spirit.
Yeah. So if the Flame Spirit moves when I move to where the cabinet is,
Yeah,
I
it would be
think-
DT then, in you.
Like, I
And
would
he-
have to...
and
if you move
Buck.
the spirit up here, and I
No,
threw
if
Buck
he's-
into the
no,
corner,
that's
then-
where the Flame Spirit is. Where I'm talking about. Where you
Yeah,
just
so it's not going to get Ivy.
right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you to grab her.
I don't
That's
know
not
if
how
that
it
is-
works. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the question.
If you had your flame spirit there where I pinged, you could teleport the 3 of you and do damage or whatever to that guy, and I have a lot of health left, so I could probably just beat feet out of the room.
Okay, I think that's the answer then.
damage is for... though? Yeah.
Each creature within 10 speed. Yeah.
So the damage of the teleportation from here would still hit you.
How's your dex?
How's your HP? Because everybody else is shit.
I am actually like fine. I haven't been touched yet. This life.
All right.
I
Yes.
think that's
So-
the
I think,
answer,
I
and we
think
are
that's
going.
I think that's the answer. I'm not afraid of being blown up. I've been singed before.
So, RP wise,
I will say you can tell that the ghast is incredibly bloodied.
Oh, okay. If
Yeah.
he's super fucked, then I will just blast him.
Okay.
especially because the
I will
spirit can still
repeat my
fire over.
usual. Yeah.
It's not. I appreciate wanting to do fun RP, but yeah, let's just blow this away.
That definitely hits,
I didn't see it.
Dang.
and
Uh,
that
you
definitely.
Roll another
4?
1d6 on that one.
Oh wait, that was actually just the.
Oh, never mind,
spirit,
that's right,
and
that's not
then,
a-
Yeah. He's
it-
dead anyway.
Technically, well, the
Okay.
firebolt should have gone first, technically, because the spirit goes after.
Oh yeah, I
But-
just burned the shit out of him.
Yeah, the
Just started
firebolt also
shrieking
would have killed him. Like it's
Wow.
dead.
It's 220s. Yeah. So she's like, oh, she comes in panicking. It's like, I want to get us out of here, but then you're just like,
at. Just scream and fire.
that could be it. Yeah, like you're like, oh, teleport over this way. But then you're like, just sort of carry rage, like
Yeah.
finger
So
bolt.
combat is over.
Awesome. I think that's probably going to need to be where we put a pause on it here because we haven't eaten yet, and I got to go take care of my dog.
Yeah, does someone want to
this is right
bring
about-
Ivy back to life before we stop?
I am going to use my other spell slot on Ivy and cast. That was that spell. Cure wounds. That's the thing.
I love cured wounds. Those are my favorite kind of wounds.
What is cure wounds? 1d8 plus 3. That's what I've got too. So.
Why is that not? There we go. Why are you not casting? I'll just do it this way then. Pow. All right. I hit Ivy with a Cure Wounds for 9. Use up both my spell slots for the day. And then I think we can, call it here.
Pause here.
We'll,
Okay.
We'll investigate the chest and whatever the fuck those things were and talk about not dying. Our plans for not dying. I mean, not like we're not going to die.
Yeah, definitely keep in mind the chest.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's not
There's
been
a cool
looted
book
yet.
in there, and I want to look at it. Maybe I
And the
don't. Maybe someone
crystal,
else
I
can look
guess,
at it.
the arcane focus, like, I'm still nervous. Like, what if I touch it again and more bad shit? Can we assume that traps and encounters are one time only?
You can't
No, I
assume
guess
anything.
that's not-
I would not.
Yeah. As soon as I asked it, I was like, nah. That's
I
not
think
how it
you
works.
could assume that. You would just be wrong.
I'm not saying either thing. I'm just saying don't assume it, because like you could go back and grab that crystal and nothing happens, but then you could do something
that
else.
doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Pattern wise, yeah.
Like, is that mimic door dead? Is there a chance that 8 years from now another mimic comes in? Sure.
Aw.
Fair enough.
Door roll 2.
Oral.
All right.